Alrighty. It says I'm live, but you can never trust it. Why would I trust a machine to tell me whether I was alive? I see Teague in the chat. Teague, do you hear me talking? Teague, do I sound handsome? Okay. I tweet boxed that I'm going live. I tried. YouTube has a thing where you can post like messages and they go to your subscribers. So I put that I'm streaming on there too. So y'all had to let me know. All right. Secret Tenfey Christmas Day stream. Who would I ever imagine? All right, I'm trying out something. I have my phone set up here next to me, and I can read the stream chat on it. So that'll make things easier for me because I'm playing the game on my TV. Son, it's about damn time. Your name is so hard to read. Hold on. Is there a way to make the background of the chat darker on the phone app? Probably not. Oh well. It's just something I have to live with. Like osteoporosis? Is that like a lifelong ailment? Honestly, I don't know. Alright, anyway, how's everybody doing? I just wanted to stream. It's Christmas Day, 2018, and I've just been sitting around my house, feeling neither holly nor jolly. So I was like, I'll stream a game, and I played and uploaded a complete playthrough of the original Resident Evil yesterday. So I figured today I might as well play this. And of course we're going to play on hard difficulty, son. I like my Resident Evil like I like my dicks. Rock hard. I'm going to play Jill just to contrast playing Jill yesterday in the original game. Plus, there's a full playthrough of this game as Chris that I did with my friend Levi. Tenfinity Resident Evil HD Remaster, so y'all can enjoy that. Y'all had to let me know if like the game audio is bad or my audio is bad. I don't have headphones on, so I'm going to try to keep the speaker setting low enough that it doesn't bother y'all.
Alpha team is flying.
I usually use my headset when I stream, but I thought I'd start trying to use the Blue Snowball, which is what I use when I record Tenfey videos for my channel. I figured it probably sounds better than that headset. The only drawback is that I don't have... I mean, I could put headphones on, I guess. I don't know. Life is full of compromises, y'all. You got to understand, especially this time of year.
By a group of about 10 people.
Then I see ZD Miles. Of course, I see Teague. Teague, why is your Twitch name not Teague Vox? Why have you got to pretend to be Aqua from Konosuba, who you cannot convince me your name isn't based on? And then got TDS 4161. That's it rolls right off the tongue. Also, my favorite pathogen from Star Trek.
Body of Kevin.
Ah, good times. Man, this remake of Resident Evil is so good. It's like one of my favorite games. I bought a GameCube for it when it came out. This is the, of course, the PC HD remaster that I'm playing right now. But it's one of the best games. It probably is the best Resident Evil. I like to say I like 2 more. I have more nostalgia for 2, and I really do like 2. But this one's definitely a better game. Like, if you're going to make somebody play an old-style tank controls Resident Evil, you'd be much better off getting them to play this one. Of course, next month, Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's not in this style, unfortunately, but maybe it'll be good. I mean, it's based on Resident Evil 2, which came out in the 90s, and you know what that means? It's a good game. Tim is the T in TDS 4069, stand for Tim. Pigs, look at you trying to get all these notifications. The chat should be appearing on the side of the stream for when because I'm going to upload this to YouTube afterwards like I usually do. So, yeah. That way, everybody at home who wasn't here, everybody who was spending Christmas with their families, I thought Tenfey was your only family. Also, Joseph, just super fucked by dogs. Which is a shame because he was the only one that spawned with a shotgun in Alpha Team. Well, except Brad. Well, Brad didn't have a shotgun. Brad had a rocket launcher. I like to think, like, Chris, Jill, and Wesker all have their Berettas, the Samurai Edge Berettas that Barry had custom made for them. God bless his heart, because he's the team dad. He got him orange slices and some Triscuit crackers and then a custom handgun. And then of course Barry has I don't think it's the Colt Python. I think it's because you can get his gun if you decide you're a bad person and want him to die. But he has that big ass Magnum revolver. And then so Brad, I like to assume, like, because the only time Brad really interacts with you in this game is when he throws the fucking rocket launcher out the helicopter. So I'd like to think that's Brad's standard sidearm, because he's a coward, which is why he leaves you in the helicopter when the dogs attack. So I'd like to think like he went overboard and was like, when they were handing out the weapons, he was like, oh, I need a rocket launcher. Oh God. Oh God, Wesker's gonna kill me. Oh, I have to pay for the helicopter's gas out of my own paycheck.
That's for sure.
Oh, my phone is trying to go into
Wesker,
sleep.
where's Chris?
I'm looking at it.
Jill, no.
Son Hosier's
I wanna go
here.
back out.
Hosier boy's gonna tell him.
But
Is the
we've
game
got to
audio
find-
good? Like,
What was that?
if I don't talk, can you reasonably hear what the
No.
characters are saying and the gunshots and shit?
Go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right, you two go. I'll secure this area.
That's good. Yeah, I was doing some
sharp.
test recordings earlier using OBS, and my mic kept blowing the fuck up. Like, even when I turned the setting, like the slider in OBS down, every time I talk loud, which, surprise, surprise, Tenfey talking loud, it was like I was in an earthquake. Reverb was hitting everywhere. Then I went to my Windows setting, and on my mic, where 50 is a default gain, like right in the middle, it was set to 82 for some reason. So no fucking wonder. Oh, you might notice Jill's got a big fuck off rocket launcher. This is a once again save, which means I've completed the game once and unlocked this. I'm not going to be using it because what fun is that? And just going around blowing zombies the fuck up. But the knife is now in the item box instead of being in my starting inventory. So there you go. You learn something. You live and learn. It's the Axial Assassin. He's come down from assassinating Pokemon gym leaders
you'd better take a look
in
at this.
Nuzlocke. I assume that's who you assassinate. Who would you have if you were the Axial Assassin and you lived in the Pokemon world? Who would be your Pokemon? Who are the assassin Pokemon? Immediately, I think of Scyther because he's got them sword arms.
Just hope it's not Chris's.
Hosier is a rocket launcher apologist in the chat. Yeah, Wesker is cool with his sunglasses. Or Barry once again examining that blood. I do like that in this HD remaster, or just in the remake in general. I mean, they gave Barry a fanny pack.
Barry.
He's like, Jill, don't bother me. I'll be examining this blood using my fanny pack. He was like, Barry, could you use a different inflection when you say the name of it? He's like, no, I can't do that. Here, have these acid rounds. For those of you that watched my video yesterday of the original, I talked about how there's an alternate version of this opening, because normally you're supposed to walk in there, you see the zombie eating Kenneth, and run out here, and you're like, oh, Barry, Lord Jesus, help me. And Barry's like, Daddy Barry's got it, and fucking just throws his gun through the zombie's head. Well, the alternate version is you can go out here and talk to Wesker, who I assume is just about to run out the room and start doing a crooked umbrella shit. And, then Jill goes back in her room, so Wesker's going to be like, Jill, what's happening?
That gunfire.
I believe I told you
counting
to
on you to
investigate
investigate,
gunfire.
Jill.
I'm sorry,
Sure
Jill,
thing, Wesker.
did I fucking stutter? Would you like me to write it out for you on a flashcard? Jill's like, damn, Wesker's got something in his fucking crawl today. So now if I try to go out there again, Barry's going to fucking call me a coward. He's like, Jill, I didn't realize you were a yellow-bellied pussy.
Got cold feet already? That's not like you.
Shut up, Barry. Get back to looking at blood and touching it, and I assume licking it like Connor from Detroit. Now, if we examine this clock, there we go.
Who is it?
So this time the zombie becomes more proactive.
You! Freeze! Get away from him, Jill! He's insane!
I like how Barry just assumes he's insane. Like, obviously Barry's, made the correct choice to shoot this fucking zombie, but from all they know, this could have been a poor man who's been trapped in here and was like, being starved and dehydrated for so long that he had to eat his own shoes, and he's got real dry skin because there's no moisturizer, and he's just stumbling towards Jill because she's a police officer and needs help. And Barry's like, "Look out, Jill! Jill, he's not wearing socks on a tile floor. He can't slide around like risky business. He's insane." Alright, let's see if we can find Wesker. Oh yeah, and then the zombie gets up because Barry didn't blow his head off. That's why the zombie is still alive back in the hallway. See what y'all are talking about. Son, Veranda D. Sorry, it's hard to see the names on my... I'm reading the Twitch chat on my phone, which I have on a tripod.
Jill, help me look.
Hold on, let me go in the settings on my phone
Good idea.
because I want it to stop trying to go to sleep. Here, y'all we'll look for Wesker by spinning in a circle while I do that. See, where are the settings on this fucking thing? Every Tenfey video is ruined by a phone. No, not connections. What the fuck is happening? I've become such an old man. Look at Barry standing there trying to look cool while I'm doing this shit. Advanced features. Display. Here we go. Auto brightness, screen mode, icons, timeout. Here we go. Well, 10 minutes is the longest it lets me set it to. So I guess every 10 minutes I have to tap my phone. Anyway, Veranda deal. Tom Veranda deal. You're just, you've got like the perfect thing because you watched the original Jill playthrough of the first game, and now you get to see what changed in the HD remaster GameCube version. Look at Jill, that's a handsome lady. This is what I imagine handsome ladies do. Oh yeah, one of the biggest changes in this HD remaster is the controls, because if you use the cross pad, it does tank, so you've got to turn and make Jill back that ass up. But if you use the left stick, it's full 3D, which actually kind of breaks the game because you can bebop and scat around the zombies like a motherfucker. Let's see if Barry found Wesker. Barry, are you listening? Barry, you're drunk. I think I have to go upstairs. And then back downstairs. Barry, you think you're so cool. Let's go outside, Barry. I bet nothing bad happens outside. Aw. I wanted the zombie dog to bust in so Barry could be like, "I've got him, Jill. I'm gonna put this dog in a full Nelson. Oh, I'm Barry fucking Burt." Alright, is that enough, Barry? Have I satiated your Wesker search? There we go.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Oh, you're watching this instead of Die Hard,
and
Wes.
now Wesker.
Man, I forgot to watch Die
There's not
Hard
much
this
we
year
can
because
do.
I don't own it on anything,
We can search for
and
him
I
separately.
couldn't find it
I'll
illegally.
investigate the dining room again.
Okay.
I always
I'll
mean to
try
watch
the
Die Hard and
elevator side.
Scrooged. I watched
His mansion
Home
is
Alone and National Lampoon's Christmas
easily
Vacation and
lost.
Ernest Saves Christmas, so I got a decent amount of Christmassy
Okay.
movies under my belt, and of course, Christmas Story plays on TV all day.
It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Like how Barry is so unconfident in his lockpick.
Thanks. I may
She's like,
need
"Don't you
it.
need this?" He's like, "I've got a lockpick right
Something
here in my right
happens.
hand.
Let's meet up in this hall.
Mr. Smith and Mr. Wesson
Okay.
were kind enough to grant it to me." Barry is so optimistic. Okay, so we don't have quite as many starting options in this version as we do in the original, because we have to go get an arrow to open a room to a new area that's like a cemetery. Because I don't think Jill can just open this door. Yeah, it takes the armor. No, it takes the sword key. Oh yeah, I forgot. In the original, Jill doesn't get the sword key because the lockpick opens all those doors. On Wes, but Die Hard is the reason for the season. Oh yeah, I was thinking up Wes's assassin Pokemon team. So he's got his Scyther for slitting throats. Probably a coughing. Not only because he has a little skull and crossbones on him, but because he could release poison gas, which I assume assassins would like to make use of. So, maybe a Charizard because fuck you. He's the zombie that Barry shot at the beginning, but the zombie Barry shot at the beginning was bald-headed, so he's grown a full head of fucking hair. Oh, here's Kenneth, by the way. He doesn't have handgun magazines in his pants this time, but he does have like a microfilm that we can play later in the Umbrella Lab because it's on beta. Son, Wes, you got such good plans for the night. Here, I'm gonna move my phone over. I need it to be where I can read the chat more seamlessly. Okay, there's sometimes a handgun magazine right there. This guy, probably not dead. Or more than a zombie. More than a zombie to me. Okay. Alright, we need a key. I'm not doing any of the gimmicky modes. I'll probably stream those another day. There's Real Survivor and a Visible Enemy. I've never actually beaten Visible Enemy. Alright, there's a Crimson Head laying in the floor. God bless his heart. I'd like to think he died trying to get to that herb. Alright, we are going to juke Batman here. Then we're going to grab the arrow, Time's Arrow. The two-parter where Data goes back in time to Mark Twain times and gets his head knocked off. And then Picard has to use a paperclip to program a message into it in binary for the future. And then Data's head permanently gets replaced with a head that's like 700 years older than his. It's fucking crazy. Try and grab me, stupid. There we go. See, that's one thing that the 3D controls let you do, is you can make a zombie try to lunge at you, and normally you wouldn't be able to juke like I just did, but with these 3D controls, it ain't nothing but a thing. When the Resident Evil 2 remake comes out, Verondi, I fully plan on streaming my initial playthrough of it. I'm going to have some free time in January where I won't be having to be worked to death. I wanted to make y'all some more Christmas videos this year, but the place I worked for went full fucking asshole this year. And starting from Thanksgiving, I've had to do deliveries for 6 days a week. And then last week, I had to do them for 7. So I did deliveries Monday through Sunday. Yesterday was my first day off. What a bunch of motherfuckers. Goddamn Christmas makes corporations so shitty. I've been fucking exhausted. So yesterday, I was like, well, I got to do something for my peeps, for the Tenfey True Believers. I was like, what's a fun game that I would enjoy sitting and playing? And I was like, Resident Evil, why not? I've never done a proper playthrough of it. And y'all seem to have enjoyed it so far. So I guess everything worked out. Alright. So I threw Kabutops, Greninja, Ninjask. You need a ghost Pokemon, Wes. If you're going to be an assassin Pokemon trainer, you need a ghost Pokemon that can infiltrate. And I don't really know a lot of ghost Pokemon, because I only know... Because as I've stated before, and as Wes clearly knows, there are exactly 151 Pokemon and Hoot Hoot. Those are all the Pokemon. So, get a Haunter. He seems like the most intimidating of the Gen 1 ghosts. Because Gengar is like a downgrade to Haunter. I don't like how this guy's just hanging out up here, waiting to grab me. Oh, well, I bebopped and scattered around him, so it didn't matter. That's the one downside of these 3D controls, is when the camera angle changes, you've got to... It gives you a couple of seconds of leeway. It's kind of like Resident Evil Outbreak, to like adjust your thumb. So, I enjoy classic control, or tank controls more, but in this particular version, I'll use the 3D, so I can do shit like this. I feel like I'm being berated for my beliefs in Gen 1 Pokemon. Name 5 Pokemon after Gen 1 that are worth anything. You can't do it. Other than Hoot Hoot. I got you, Hosier. Well, that sucks. Maybe someday they'll stop working you to death. I guess let's explore the nooks and crannies of the mansion. Once again, there's a map up here, like in the original version of this game. Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, Wes, don't even pretend that you're going to be excited for Kingdom Hearts 3, because nobody understands fucking Kingdom Hearts. I've watched Nate, Best Guy Ever's PCP University lecture on the history. It's like a 3-hour lecture on everything about Kingdom Hearts. And I've watched that 3 times. No, twice. And I still don't understand Kingdom Hearts. I never will. Incineroar is cool and all. I like that he's a big cat man. but I would like Incineroar more. Oh, by the way, there's a defense item in here instead of an ink ribbon, but unfortunately we proc a zombie because they want you to know how to use defense items. So a zombie appears that I'm probably going to have to use it on. It is one thing I love that they added to this remake is if you get these little daggers, if a zombie grabs you, you can shove it in his fucking head and get him off your dick for just a moment. Let's see if we can juke him and keep our dagger, though. Hey, buddy, why don't you... No, dagger! Jackpot! That's why they call me Jill the Knife. Anyway, what was I ranting about? Something stupid nobody cares about? That's about right. Whoop. Oh, yeah, Kingdom Hearts. No, nary lick of fucking sense. That's true. I could see you just wanting it to all be over. I don't like Star Wars. There has to be a fucking end to it someday. All right. Okay. I just noticed Teague was throwing mad shade at Gen 1 Pokemon. It's just, son, you got your Charmander, your Squirtle, your Bulbasaur. Those are starters. They're not like a Mudkip. Oh, Incineroar. I would like him. I think he'd be cooler if, because the Litten turns into whatever Litten turns into, which is like a bigger cat, and then it turns into Incineroar. But I think it'd be cool if it turned into an actual big cat monster. Now, if Incineroar was shapely and had tits, I'd probably change my opinion. I assume Incineroar, like most Pokemon, the female version of it looks exactly like the male. Kind of like Fennekin. Hey, Jill, how you doing? You look tired. Fennekin turning into Braxian and Delphox. Like, if you have a male of that, it just seems off. Maybe that's not appropriate in 2018, but it just doesn't look... They should change it slightly. I mean, even the Lady Pikachu has a heart tail. Okay, if we're very careful here, we have to get that herb again. That Kwame from Africa wants to snort off the hooker's ass. Hell yeah. He's like, let our powers combine. That's what he says before he goes nuts deep. Why do I keep bringing up the deviancy of Kwame from Africa? Good times. He probably is the best Planeteer, though. Kwame from Africa, a.k.a. LeVar Burton. If you're watching this, leave a comment. He couldn't be watching this. He's blind as a motherfucker. All right, remember this room from my other playthrough where you get spooked? There's the one toilet. Well, we are going to unplug this, and Jill's going to have herself just a little fun time. Cora Cat, is that what the second version is called? Osier looks displeased about something, but I've been saying so many stupid things lately that I don't know what it is in particular. Is Gen 5 black and white? Because black and white is terrible. Of course, I say that being Pokemon Red and Pokemon Silver are the only two I've ever actually beat. I love Jill stomping a zombie's head and vomiting. God bless her heart. Chris Redfield wouldn't do that. He's a man. He keeps his vomit inside of him. He shits his vomit out like a man. That zombie in there, if you leave him alive, he can actually bust out of that door. It's quite spooky. All right, let's go to our favorite room in the game, the shotgun room. All I remember about Black and White that's positive is the female trainer. She's like got Daisy Dukes. Hilda? Is that her name? I don't even remember what the male trainer looks like in that game. Alright, well, the little shotgun nook here. Every house needs a shotgun nook. Doesn't have the zombies in it in this version. It does look nice though. This is a pretty game. That's a damn fine looking game right there. I love pre-rendered backgrounds. Imagine a modern game with pre-rendered background. Oh, spoilers, we're going to be crushed by the ceiling. Yo, why do you have big shoulder pads and like no other body armor? Oh no, both doors are locked. We'll never escape.
Oh God, what did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill, you in there?
I like to think Wesker was actually out there.
The
And he was
door's
like, oh,
jammed.
sucks to be
Stand
you.
back!
Ho ho ho! That's what you get for not following my orders at the beginning.
Grab my hand!
She is an 80s businesswoman, Tim. You're right. She's got to be strong and independent. You can't respect somebody with slouched shoulders. And Barry's like, hot damn.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks.
You think Jill could have shot the
But
door
Barry,
handle
didn't you
open?
say you were
I
going
know
back
Barry's
to
got
the
that
dining
big
room to
fuck
find
off
other
revolver,
clues?
but I
I'm
mean,
glad
she's
and
still
all,
got a
but
fucking
why are you
9mm
here?
handgun. Ain't nothing to
I
slouch
just
at.
had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry.
The Barry acting shifty right there.
I
Does that
owe
imply Wesker is already
mention it.
told him that his family's being held hostage? Like the moment Jill and Barry separated, Wesker like jumped out of a closet and spooked Barry, and he was like, "Oh, Barry, you should see the look on your face." And he's like, "Wesker, that's not funny. This is a work environment. This is not appropriate behavior." He's like, "You know what else isn't inappropriate? I've got your wife and children. Oh, now you have to go be shifty and mysterious around Jill." Score 1 for Wesker. Okay, there's a zombie right there lurking around the corner. I don't much care for him. So we're actually going to fire our handgun. I just realized this is the first time we've shot anything in this playthrough. Don't you get up. No, I wasted a bullet. That's it. Might as well fucking restart the game. Alright, he's deader in a conch. Single greatest thing they added to this particular version of this game is you can aim and press the run button and your character will reload. Fucking beautiful. Oh yeah, I forgot about burning bodies. We need to burn as many zombies as we can. Alright, kill the... Which Jill doesn't have a lighter because she's a woman, and women have no need for lighters. Okay, we can store you. We'll put you here. Herbage up there. I need a canteen right this second. Oh, the closet key. We could be using an alternate outfit. Well, look at us. Put our first aid spray up here. Son, it's already time to start sorting the inventory. My favorite part of any Resident Evil game. Tell you what. We're going to put you two far away in the item box, so that way nobody's tempted. Nobody's like, why ain't you using them infinite ammo weapons? Like, now, listen here. This is a professional Resident Evil remake stream, son. I ain't going to be running around willy-nilly. throwing out infinite ammo weapons. Alright. We don't need you right this second. That's a healthy combination of items. Son, you're going to be Uncle Wes. You had to raise them kids properly on Pokemon. You got to make sure they play at least yellow version first before they get into the fancy Game Boy Advances and Nintendo DSs. If you let them younger start on Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee, it's going to be a whole generation ruined. I know there's a zombie up here. I can feel the hate in his heart. There he is. You got to let go of your earthly aggression, sir. You're undead. You've been given a new lease on death. You are a goddamn bullet sponge. Jesus. Well, at least that was the end of him for now. You win for now. Ammo is actually semi hard to come by, at least at the beginning of this game. So I do like that. Especially on hard mode. Chemical to use on plants. It is a good description. Hey, sweetheart. Woosa! That poor motherfucker. He's like, I hope the other zombies didn't see that. It's so embarrassing. You'd like to ride Barry's mustache. Well, who wouldn't? He's a handsome man. It's not gay if it's Barry. I think that's one of the rules. Let's play chess. There's a handgun magazine in my boots. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I would love the lighter. Now we can start burning, motherfucker. You want as many zombies as possible to die in a big fucking pile, so when you burn them, because you're limited on kerosene. Technically, I don't have to do this, but it'll prevent crimson heads in the future. Plus, it's fun. Who doesn't like to burn zombies? Are you some kind of communist? You know who else didn't burn zombies? Hitler. It's fun arguing on the internet. Okay, where is my fuel canteen? There we are. Okay. Son, Nova. Hell yes, it's a speedrun. We're using all kinds of tech. Fun. We're going to overflow the game clock to 999 hours, and then it's going to roll over. That's how we're going to get world record. Burning zombies. Good times. Oh, gotta touch my phone screen. Oh god, I took such battle damage. There's someone around that corner, I bet. Oh, if I'd have killed him on top of him, I could have burned too. That's my own damn fault. I was having so much fun, I forgot to take my medicine. Zombies love to soak up bullets in fucking hard mode, son. They're like orange Tic Tacs to them. I can't get enough of that shit. Once we get some shotgun shells, we'll be alright. My canteen's empty, so I can't do shit to you. So you get to live on. Aim for the head. I don't believe that's an option in this one, other than when you get point blank with the shotgun. Oh, that's right. If we want to get that map, we have to put a wooden plank up there. I forgot about that. Good times. We need the dog key. So let's go get it. We need to... Gotta make sure we rescue Richard, because in Jill's game, Richard will die to the snake if you save him, and then you get his assault shotgun much earlier than Chris does. And it ain't a bad gun to have. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? I just barely managed to bebop and/or scat around you. Is there a zombie in this hallway? You know, if there's a zombie, you have to aim at it. Like being an undercover cop. I think Barry's going to be standing out here fucking bursting with acid rounds to give to us.
Barry.
Oh, and he's so jumpy.
Jill, got
Take
any good
one
news?
man's fucking family
Other
and
than
hostage,
still
and he
alive
gets
in
so
this
jumpy in a
madhouse?
zombie-infested mansion.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A
I
can
still
of
feel like it's
fizz.
improper
It's sure
police
to
procedure
yellow
to
and all of
immediately
those
split
things.
up in situations like this.
It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
Anyway, Wes, your assassin Pokemon team that we were all discussing earlier,
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I
it
like
probably
buddy
should have a
system we
psychic
have
type on there,
I
in case you've got to get information out of your
Thanks.
target.
I'll take it.
here.
So you might as well have a
Ciao.
Mewtwo. In fact, you probably don't need the other Pokemon if you have a Mewtwo. He can probably assassinate shit pretty damn well on his own. He's a strong, independent Pokemon that doesn't need no Giovanni. Alright, we can't go out there yet and get the grenade launcher. We've got to fight dogs first. Dogs are certified motherfuckers in this version of the game, by the way. Like, in their old games, you shoot them and they stun lock, and you're like, oh, the poor dog, as you run over and fucking either stab it to death or just repeatedly shoot. Oh my god! I forgot about one dangerous zombie. So you remember Forrest, who's usually outside guarding the grenade launcher? Well, when you replay this game, he wanders around the mansion and he's covered in grenades, and if you deal any damage to him with any weapon, he explodes and kills you. So we can't, all we can do is run away from him. I completely forgot about it. Ugh. So there you go. Just made this stream interesting. He does like to show up in hilarious places, like it's a sitcom. Like you're having your boss over for dinner, and you're like, okay, the roast is in the oven, and then you hear an explosion in the kitchen. You're like, Forrest! Right, here's the plan. We're going to blow the dog whistle. Dog's going to come running, and we are going to put shotgun shells in him. It's a good plan. I like it. I hate dogs so much. Here, have a fucking knife. You earned it, you piece of shit. Why do I have additional knife? Yes. See, you can't even stun lock the motherfuckers with a goddamn shotgun. This shit's broken. These dogs need to be nerfed. Okay. And of course, the dog collar has a emblem inside of it. And when examined, the emblem becomes a fake armor key. Imitation. It lacks the rigidity, son. It has problems staying rigid when unlocking doors. Okay. There's not really any reason to, but I'm going to run over here and unlock this door that leads back to the main entrance. I might be able to use it later to avoid hunters. Particularly Hunter S. Thompson, when he's trying to tell me it's backcountry, while simultaneously shooting either up his asshole. I think that's what Hunter S. Thompson did. It's like, it doesn't say this whistle is no longer needed and discard. It says you probably, it's like, you probably don't need this dog whistle, right? I think there's a zombie on the stairs. There he is. God bless his heart. Oh, and there's one over there. Luckily, stair zombies only vomit. I like that that was the solution Capcom had, because the reason they had to do that is that the animation of them grabbing you breaks on the stairs, so they just make them vomit. It's a nice solution. Okay. We're getting at it. Okay, we don't need you right this second. Or you. Or you. We could use you. Alright. There we go. How y'all doing in the stream chat? I can't see how many viewers I have using this phone app, so I'm going to assume there's 640,000 people watching this stream right now. You know, it's a rough estimate. I give or take a few dozen, 100. Alright, we got a stun gun battery. That's good. If somebody gets fresh with us, we can obliterate them. Hell, why not? I'll probably need to save at some point, because I'll die like an idiot and ruin the whole playthrough. My video game knowledge. Hosier, I just play the same video games over and over. That's the secret. Oh, we have to go get the armor key before we can do anything else. What are you walking up the stairs? I'm not up there. Stupid. I told him. Okay. Store you for future use. Which means we don't need the chemical right this second. Here we go. Hosier and Tim, your forces combined to make me feel better. Alright. I mean, 10 viewers. Some people don't even get more than 2. Right? Oh, I can unlock this door over here as for a shortcut. If I can get past this asshole. Oh, God. Well, I could have gotten past him, but the camera angle fucked me up. What am I going to do with the YouTube chuckle fucks? I'll probably just reset the room. Fuck it. Yeah. That doorway behind that zombie up there is not like in the original where you have to have a passcode to open it and it leads to the basement area. It's like a shortcut back to where we found the arrow earlier. That's why I want to be over there. Alright, I need you to try and grab me so I can run past you. Fine, fuck you, then. Jesus. I told him! We had an exchange of ideals, but it looks like, you know, my wordplay was a bit stronger. Alright, so this is the first Crimson Head, and the moment we run past him, so we'll go ahead and grab this herb, he is immediately going to get up, and we're going to go, oh God, and run away. Oh God. Alright, we got away. So now he's going to be out in that hallway, getting up to his shenanigans. The shotgun, in case you're wondering why I'm not just decapping motherfuckers left and right, they made it slightly less powerful in this version in that you don't always get a decap when you shotgun a zombie point blank like that. Sometimes they tank it, and it's aggravating because they can usually grab you before you can shoot them again. Oh, this is why we need the dog key, by the way, because now this fucking thing's coming. He's like, oh, hell yeah. Been waiting all goddamn day to chop some motherfucker up. He's like, oh man, you're the dog key. This is horse shit. It's true. I cussed to swear at that zombie Wes, and his Christian values couldn't handle it. Alright. Back to business. And business is good. Alright. I'm a strong, independent lady with an armor key. If we go in here, we can run through that door. Look at him. He was about to slobber knock us. Crimson Heads don't fuck around. They've had enough of your bullshit. They're like, excuse me, my head is, did you think my head was like a light red color? Because it's clearly not. White crimson. Oh, I need that chemical for killing herbs. Oh, that poor motherfucker. I think that zombie laying right there, if you try to burn him, he just gets up. I know that Crimson Head laying up there, if you try to burn him with the canteen, he just immediately gets up. He's like, what the fuck? Like, can't a man sleep in a hallway without some crazy bitch trying to light him up? And Jill's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's just, I assumed you were dead. And he's like, well, you know what happens when you assume. You make an ass out of you and me. And then Jill just feels like such a heel. What are you doing around here? You're supposed to be on the stairs so I can easily dodge you. These advanced zombie tactics and rescue services. He's part of STARS. That's not really a good joke, but I don't regret making it. Son, JR. God bless him. Okay. I do like that you can see the zombie beating on this window through his shadow. What are you doing outside, zombie? You're gonna get your fucking, your pants, your cuffs of your pants are gonna get wet out there on the soggy ground. Okay. We will turn it to red, because red's dead, baby. That'll make it sprinkle on that motherfucker. I don't even know that enemy's name. I'm sure he has one. Not Chris and Sheva. Sheva and Carlos are probably never going to appear in Resident Evil again. And I was going to say, what's his name from Code Veronica, but he literally dies in that game. Steve. Thank goodness. The Death Mask. So the Death Mask replaced the crests from the original. Although the crests are in the game, they exist only to obtain the Magnum. Magnum crests, I believe they call them. How y'all doing? The other one didn't project a spooky shadow. He was translucent. Well, if no one in Resident Evil 6 appears again, we count ourselves lucky. Boy, I sure hope you don't get up. Let's check the Itchy Tasty guy. Still living in the closet. Alright. Unfortunately, he's on the guarding a stun gun in this one and not whoop! He was trying to get me. He isn't guarding shotgun shells like in the original. Hey, how you doing? He's so genuinely upset that I juked around him right there. Alright, we need to put you down. I need a crit. This gun can get the crit headshots, just like the one in the director's cut of the original. I think Chris has a higher chance of getting them, but we might get lucky. Y'all might remember from the Tenfey I did of this. I walked through that door and just yelled, fuck. Oh, God, I just noticed Forrest. I walked through that door, yelled "fuck you," and got like a perfect crit headshot, and it was beautiful. It should probably be a Tenfey highlight, just that 10 seconds. Jake was Wesker's son, right? I've tried playing Resident Evil 6, like, for this channel. It was the first Red Boxer's Remorse, I believe. But I've just never been able to make myself do it. If I remember correctly, the part of the music notes are missing in this one. You have to go to the room behind Richard to get the rest of it. Yeah. You can't play The Moonlight's Not by ear, son. Even she's got limitations. She's strong and she's independent and she's got shoulders like fucking Mean Joe Green. But even she needs musical notes. I don't even know if you can use a self-defense item on Forrest to get him off of you. I think that shit literally kills him. Yeah, Resident Evil 6 is not a good game, unfortunately. I'll probably try, because I own 5 and 6 on the PS4. I bought them when they were on sale for like $4 or $5 each. And I've played through 5. I own that on 360. So I'm no stranger to RE5. I'll probably do playthroughs of them at some point here for y'all. I'm but y'all's humble servant, after all. I need to go grab the grenade launcher where Forrest normally is. But first, let's help Richard. Poor old Richard in here trying his hardest to write his damn almanac. You were tricked? Did like an old-timey salesman bamboozle you? He was like, step right up, son. You look like the kind of man that enjoys a Resident Evil.
Wounded.
We're like, well, yeah, I've played RE2 and 3. And he's like, well, if you were to combine them numbers, what would you get? Genuine, bona fide Resident Evil 5 coming at you. Cures all ailments.
What did this to
And
you?
restores the vigors.
A big snake. And it
Get this limited collector's edition. Comes with a
Poisonous.
whiskey
Richard,
sour.
Hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some
Before they remake 3 and 4, I guess, depending on how much money
I'll go
2
and get
makes.
It, okay? You're gonna make it.
I haven't played 7 at all. Nothing about Resident Evil 7 appeals to me. The only thing I would ever play it for is this channel. I've watched speedruns and shit of it, but I don't like the setting. I don't like the fucking hillbillies. Like, you're trapped in a house full of fucking... They're not really hillbillies because they're from Louisiana. I just don't... It doesn't appeal to me. Alright, let's hope Forrest isn't out here running laps around the dining room upper area. Is anyone in here? Alright, Jill's not aiming at anybody, so that's a good sign. Still not aiming at anybody. Alright. Resident Evil 5, yeah, it was alright. I played it a lot when it first came out. Mainly the... Oh, why, Forrest? Why? Why are you everywhere, and why are you covered in grenades? You can't even knife the motherfucker. Alright, maybe he won't be out there this time. Anyway, the mercenary modes in Resident Evil 5, I played a lot back in the day. I've never really done a co-op. Okay, you're just out here now, huh? I'm not gonna get around him. I might have to just let him grab and bite me. I guess I could go downstairs and take a longer route. Oh wait, I can go through here. Although there are zombies and crimson heads in here, so it's not like I still ain't got to dodge shit. There's this asshole standing there like a stack of fucking pancakes. Good lord. Forrest, you're such a pain in the ass. Alright, we're just going to have the tank. If Forrest is still in here, we're just going to have to tank him. I don't feel like running around by my elbow to get to my asshole. I can just take a hit. Oh, well, somehow he just missed us. Surprised him bumping into the wall didn't make the whole fucking house explode. Alright. Don't worry, Richard. Mama Jill's coming. And she's got that good shit. That good serum. Alright, in the meantime, we can put you here. I need this lighter. And... Jesus, I got a lot of items in my inventory. Well, we'll use those keys up at some point. Fuck. I'm dropping the shotgun. Oh, I don't need these in my inventory till I get the other part of them, which I need the lighter to get, so it's a catch-22. I've never actually watched Botchamania since I'm not into wrestling that much, so it does sound entertaining from the way people describe it. Alright, can you grab me on the stairs, or are you gonna... Alright, even Richard can't grab you on the stairs. If only this game was hardcore FPS, I could just headshot Richard without hitting the grenades. I could 360 no-scope him. Speaking of which, Hosier, are you still there? Are you still playing call it the new Black Ops with the PUBG mode? That the kids are into? I thought about trying to stream that, but I don't own it. So if it ever goes on sale, I might pick it up and try streaming it. I like in this game you can actually save Richard, at least for a brief moment, before either a shark or a snake eats him.
Here, Richard.
Unlike in the original where no matter what you do, you're like, here's some serum, and you run in there and shove it directly up his ass, and he's like, terrible demons!
Here's my
and
radio.
just fucking dies.
Take it.
Do you play it on PC, Hosier? Using the Blizzard app?
Ever not hurt?
Hosier, I'm reading the stream chat. There's a delay. Jesus. I don't think we've actually taken damage yet, so there's no reason to eat herbs. If I had it on PC, it has a duo mode, right? I'd play it with you. I think there's a zombie in here. Yep. We got a crit headshot! Fuck yeah! Head crits! Crit gun! Alright, here's the problem with this room. We're gonna light this candelabra. The music notes we need are behind that bookcase, and normally there's just a fat zombie back there, but I'm pretty sure in replay mode, Forrest is inexplicably back there. Very comically. So we're gonna have to like kite him around the room as we try to get in there and grab that shit. So I hope, oh god, I pushed the wrong direction. I hope you all ready for some hijinks. God damn it, I got to reset the room. I told you Stars members can't pull. They only push. Merry Christmas. God bless us, everyone. Tiny Tim coming out there getting them headshots. Okay, round 2. Jill versus the Juggernauts. Okay. Now, Forrest, if you're in there covering grenades, don't grab me. I'll piss my pants. No, why? Why are you so hateful? Okay. Alright, we can do this. We're going to get in that room. We're going to grab this shit. Oh, God, there's no way we're getting out of here without getting our asshole grabbed. He's so bad at grabbing you. Son, I didn't even know they made the game physically for PC, Hosier. Okay, we did it. I thought you said OMG Forest for a second there, Hosier, and I was like, is that an old Tenfey video that I forgot? Richard's sitting here, having a good time in the hallway. You're probably going to have to get that arm replaced with some kind of robot arm. But with the popularity of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, ladies dig guys with robot arms. Ladies, are there any ladies in the stream chat? If there are, you can tell me, you know, you see a man with a robot arm, you know he's going to be strong and independent. Okay. There's a zombie right around. Yeah, there he is. I'm trying to use up this damn key. Tell you what, fuck you. We need to, like, manipulate the RNG so I can get nothing but crit headshots. I would love to watch a TAS of this game where every handgun shot is a crit zombie headshot. But I need to learn how to TAS so I can make that video. That sounds like a video that might actually get views on the internet, which is a very rare for a Tenfey video. He was so taken aback right then. Alright. Graveyard Dead, son. Like you read about Dead Fucking Zombies Month. Very redundant publication, that Dead Fucking Zombies Monthly. Oh yeah. Instead of the poison gas vents in this room, we have to push these statues in a certain order. Which means, unfortunately, unlike in the video I uploaded yesterday, I don't get to do my Bill Clinton impression. Which I assume for most of y'all was the highlight of the damn video that I put up yesterday. Oh, good lord, I'll never remember which of these is which. I always end up resorting to trial and error with this shit. Dustin, you're here to the stream. And your text is green. Pretty sure when I push this one in, that one up there pops out. No, both of you, which means if I push you in, he should go in. I actually don't know the logic of this puzzle. I just always brute force it. I guess it has something to do with the pictures over on the wall. But who gives a shit? Mirror? That sounds like something from Magic Together. Weren't they the little artifact dudes from Maraudon? Man, I was playing Magic the Gathering Arena for a while, but I got very frustrated with it. Okay, what am I doing? I need to go play music. This has a death mask in it when we push both the sun buttons, or the hearts, or whatever, yeah. Okay. What's left? We can go open some more doors. I do want to use up these damn keys so they can get them out of my fucking inventory. You were laying there dying to become a Crimson Head. You're laying there eating a bowl of Wheaties and doing push-ups so you can grow up and be big and strong and be a Crimson Head. Okay. There are shotgun shells outside. Alright, let's go... let's go play the piano, but I got so much shit in my inventory. I gotta hit an item box. We're just fucking bursting with fucking items. There's a shortcut we can activate out there. Let's go do that. It's in the room where you press buttons to receive bacon. Do any of y'all remember Zay Frank, who I just referenced with my press button to receive bacon joke? Whatever happened to him? He was like an internet cool guy. He like pioneered so much about like vlogging and shit. And seemed like a genuinely cool guy. He's probably on YouTube somewhere. Living it up. Alright, we'll go ahead and unlock this. Get one more use of that armor key out of there. Now on hard mode. Oh, did Barry already leave bullets in here for us? God bless his heart. In the original, he doesn't do that till you come back and the house has got hunters. Barry's like, I'm going to get an exterminator to come tent the house. Because once you got hunters, there's no way to get rid of them. Oh, Barry, a handgun magazine and a first aid spray. God bless his heart. He's just worried about me. He's trying to show it in his own way. Okay. Oh, we can't actually just set them in there. They have to be combined. Like our powers are. Once again, taking me back to Kwame from Africa. Who, for some reason, just can't stop being brought up in Tenfey videos. Okay. But we don't need the lighter. We'll need the music notes when we go back to the other side. These two death masks we're going to need to open the door to our mystery date. We can store the shotgun for just now. My phone bleeped and blooped. And luckily I'm looking at it. Son, Muir the Paladin is following me. He's probably got like so much charisma and strength. Wisdom? What stats does a paladin need? Wisdom affects holy spell. Oh, I forgot in hard mode this door can only be opened a couple of times before the handle breaks. So we'll try not to go through it this way again. There's a zombie out here. Oh my god, it's not just any zombie. It's one dangerous zombie. He almost got me good. That motherfucker came for me, son. Alright, this room is different in this version. It's not you don't press in the order of somebody's lifespan. You have to make these 3 pictures different color. I think it's green, purple, and orange. I don't remember. Let's just look at the damn picture. Or stained glass al fresco. Is that what this is called? Alright. Green tiara, purple necklace, orange bracelet. Don't press it or the crows get mad. Okay. Okay, the bracelet is orange. That's good. Alright, you're a necklace guy. Necklace needs to be purple, so that's good. And then needs to be green. So we need to turn the other one off. This should make it green. There we go. Look how happy that crow is that I'm solving this puzzle. Okay. Strength, wisdom, constitution. So wisdom does affect holy spells, right? Do paladins? I'm thinking of the knight from Final Fantasy 1, who when he advances, the fighter advances to a knight, he gains white magic. But do paladins actually have magic? Or are they just holy and can like pray and make skeletons explode and shit? I assume that's what they do. They're like, a skeleton, and he's like, stand back. And then he says the blessing, and the skeleton's just fucking head explodes. No! I grabbed from behind. The Jill Valentine story. You just earned quite a few hangables. See, I'm slightly higher than him. You'd think that would increase my chance of a crit headshot. I think it should, anyway. Would you get up? That's better. Learn his fucking lesson, mister. Oh, I'm in caution. Jill, you've such a feminine constitution. Them childbirth and hips can't take any fucking damage. Chris Redfield runs in here nuts first. Gets 4 dogs hung on him. And he's not even in yellow caution. Y'all talking about tabletop shit. Paladins are sexy mages. Well, mages are already pretty fucking hot, so goddamn. No eyes. That's you. This casket gets so upset as you put these masks up. Alright, you're missing all 3, which is you. Everyone knows the sexiest class is Bard. I don't know how Bards get anything accomplished, because I assume they're just having sex with fantasy races all day. Unless they are a Bard of a fantasy race, and then they just have sex with humans. Because if you're already a fantasy race, then you're probably like reverse. It's like reverse internet. Instead of having the hots for a fantasy race, you just have hots for humans. You are just a big fat fuck of a zombie. Like, Nick Frost could hide behind you under the stairs while he waits for Sean Penn, or whatever his name is, to come find him and play Time Splitters with him in a shed. I know at least one of y'all is getting these references. I would love shotgun shells, thank you. Okay, we're going to go play a piano. And then trick Yosemite Sam into getting inside of a grill or an oven, because we act like there's a party in there. You're the Paladin talked. Thinking of switching to Ranger. Nature magic is pretty good. Like, you got trees and deer and good berries. You could probably conjure water. You probably get to fuck dryads, too. Not the shoulder pads race. Yeah, yanking the chains out of a body in a casket probably isn't fun. Oh, good lord, somebody woke up cranky as a Crimson Head because they didn't go to bed at a decent time. And didn't eat their turnips. Trying to turn it into an old Eastern European fairy tale, which is always, oh, you didn't listen to your parents. Now you've become half a spider, half dog. You have to bury your shoes in the yard now is the only way. We're going to take this dead fish, bury it for 8 years, and then dig it up and say it tastes good, and make fun of anybody who doesn't like it. Y'all might think I'm exaggerating, but that's a real European thing. If you're a real European and you know what I'm talking about, leave it in the comment. What's like the American equivalent of the weird foreign food that like... Oh wait, I can't take this yet. I need the emblem. I'm talking about Strom, or whatever that shit's called, where the Nordic countries like bury fish and dig it up later and eat it. And it's like a customary food for them. But of course, I'm like, ooh, that's gross. I think the American food that people in other countries say, ooh, that's gross, is biscuits and gravy. I don't know why I'm trying to fight a fucking Crimson Head with a handgun, but I'm doing it. Good lord. Oh god, I just realized I'm Jill fucking Valentine, and I have low HP. Oh god, 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 oh god. We got this. We're good. Biscuits and gravy. Like, it's really good, y'all. First of all, when I say biscuits, I don't mean like cookies. I mean like a fluffy baked item. You would call it like a scone or something similar. So you have that, and then the gravy is sawmill gravy. It's made, you cook sausage and crumble it up like pork sausage, and then using what's in the pan, you put flour and cream and salt and pepper and shit in it, and it makes like a thick gravy. And then you mix that with the sausage and you pour it over the biscuits. It's delicious. Why am I got to be a sausage, a biscuits and gravy apologist here? Pig's feet are disgusting. My whole family loves pig's feet, and they're disgusting. Like, I'm on board with that one. Good lord. And I'm sure they eat pig's feet, or they did back in the olden days when you had to eat every part of the pig. You had to start at the nose and eat your way to the asshole. Okay, we need to get to the item box and eat a first aid spray that Barry gave us, because I am in dire straits and I haven't really been paying attention. Oh good god, why are you everywhere? Get a fucking job. He's like, I had a job. I was in stars. Feels like, well, if I die, I'm not going to come back as some asshole zombie that's all the time running around with grenades hung all over him. Kraft cheese? What the hell? You mean Kraft with a K? Like the plastic American cheese? Or are you referring to easy cheese? Whenever I watch one of those videos that's like somebody from Australia or Europe and they're like, I'm trying American snacks, they always have easy cheese, which is the spray cheese in a can, which, spoilers, nobody in this country has eaten in 30 years. The motherfucker from the Goof Troop movie was the last one to eat any of that. Okay. I really gotta go get that grenade launcher, and I'm having a bad time. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put shells in this shotgun. We're gonna save our game. Save your game, save your game. Huh, all my save slots are full. I think these are the saves from when me and Levi played. So I'll save over a different one. Save over here. Forrest, that's true. When Forrest signed up for Stars, Wesker was like, so, Mr. Forrest, what could you bring to our Special Tactics and Rescue Service? And when he just opened his coat and was covered in grenades, and Wesker was like, well, what is this? Are you trying to reenact a scene from The Dark Knight? And Forrest is like, no, man, this is my shit. This is my jam. And Wesker's like, well, I like the cut of your jib. It's a very avant-garde interview you've given me, sir, but I have to say, I like your moxie and pizzazz. Welcome to Stars. He's like, awesome, I get to hang out with Chris and Jill, And Wesker's like, oh, no, no, no. I said welcome to stars. I didn't say welcome to Alpha Team. No, you get to hang out with Rebecca Chambers. Force is like, oh, man. Gee whiz. That's the hazing at stars, is you got to hang out with Rebecca. Listen to her talk about her fucking supernatural Doctor Who crossover fan fiction. We can finally throw this fucking key away. Where have I not used the sword key yet? One of y'all tell me so I can get this shit out of my inventory. Bakugo? He is. He's like Bakugo, but less angry. I'm looking forward to Hero Aka coming back on the air, because I enjoy it. My favorite character so far in My Hero Aka. I'm gonna actually, y'all guess. See if anyone can guess who Uncle Tenfey's favorite Hero Aka character is. Okay, we found a grenade launcher. That's good. Where have I not used this fucking key? Where is my map? Okay, I've opened all that shit. It doesn't open that door or that door. It doesn't open that door. It doesn't open that door. The helmet key opens that one. The closet key opens that one. Good lord, I'm fucking lost. Are they sure this is the first floor? Okay, the Spencer key opens that door. That's where the shotgun was. Oh, it downstairs. The key opens that shit. I can do that when I'm going to go play the piano. Which means I need to hit up a music box again, or an item box. No, I don't. I've already played the piano. I gotta go put this fucking emblem in there, but I got chased off by a Crimson Head. Miguel Magico would be my favorite Hero Aka character if he was there. I need to put this gem in the tiger eye too, as well. I think it might give me some shotgun shells, which is just a thing I'd love to have. Granny, I bought you some shotgun shells to have. Alright, if that Crimson Head's still in here, he's gonna be fun. He ain't gonna be happy. I'm Shotgun Betty all of a sudden. Oh, guess who gets a knife? Guess what? You were so good and fucking saved up your points, you get a shotgun shell to go with. God bless America. Are you dead? Jill's aiming at you, but I think she might be aiming at another zombie that's over there. Or the one that's about to bust through that door. Hey, what? Let's just get the fuck out of here. let this crowd decide amongst themselves. There we go. I can finally get that shit out of my inventory. Scattergun Valentine. Is that a Hero Aka character? Okay. We are going to just go in here and get this gold emblem. Once again, this is where I would hide if I was in the mansion. And then I would just sit in here until I died from, you know, dehydration, starvation, or the house exploding. Actually, I think I could fight my way through the mansion. Because I could just shoot zombies in the mouth. I'm not a survival horror character, son. I don't have to stand here like this. I can just shove the shotgun directly down their throat and pull the trigger. Alright, I want to go through this door, but it keeps rumbling. Which means there's hateful zombies on the other side, as opposed to passive zombies. How you doing, sweetheart? You just keep hanging out right there in that hallway, son. You're a credit to your people. I'll give you a hint. It's a student in Class A. And it's not one of the main characters. So it's not Deku or Ida or Gravity Girl or Bakugo or Todoroki. They're the ones I consider the main characters. Okay, the Tiger Eye, God bless his heart, gave us some shotgun shells, so that'll keep us going for a little while. Sue is Frog Girl, which somebody already guessed. Who would be my favorite character if there wasn't another character that I also enjoy. I'll give you another hint. I'm pretty sure during one of the exams where they had to fight the teachers, I'm pretty sure Frog Girl, if I remember correctly, was teamed up with my favorite character. And they had to fight Trench Coat Vomits Plasma Man, who makes copies of himself. Alright. Let's solve a mystery and rewrite history. Okay. No, wait, I've got this backwards. Because you look at that picture over there, and you want the long sword going through the head, and the short sword going through the breast. So I've got it backwards. He wasn't teamed up with Mineta. He was teamed up with Tape Out My Elbows guy, and they had to fight a fucking dominatrix woman. Son, Axial got it. Fucking Crow Boy is my favorite character. He's so angsty, but also he's so serious. And also he has a cool crow monster that comes out of his chest and gives you a thumbs up. I think he's a dynamite guy. Look, Dustin knew the whole time. He was just waiting for y'all to say it. He was like, this is embarrassing. As the unofficial head of the Tenfey fan club, it's how embarrassing. I like how making that joke is going to start a big fight, probably between Dustin and Hosier, as who gets to be considered the head of the unofficial Tenfey fan club. Look, Hosier, you're back just in time. Dustin was just telling me, Hosier, how he's a bigger Tenfey fan than you are. And you two should discuss it amongst yourselves. Okay, we are getting supplies together to fight a snake. Snake supplies. Tim, you're the biggest Tenfey fan. Are you sure? Have you watched OMG Hunk? Y'all should have a Tenfey trivia off. You know how in like, I don't know if this actually happens amongst quote-unquote nerdy characters, but in pop culture, whenever you have two nerd characters get in a fight, they just start, like, yelling trivia questions at each other about Star Wars and shit. Y'all should do that, but about Tenfey canon. About ancient Tenfey lore. Okay, if we're going to fight a snake, we're going to need a serious shit. And there are actually 2 green herbs outside of the snake room we can grab that are next to forest. We'll take those ones as well. Probably going to get poisoned by the snake. I can't imagine I'm going to be good enough at dodging him in this version to not get poisoned by him, but it's not a huge deal. Barry will save us. Bless him. That's true. I think what you meant to say, Hosier, in the form of yelling trivia questions at people, is can you name the videos that Hosier appears in? Okay, time to fight a snake. Son, Raging Enchilada, you're here. You're just in time to watch me be bad at video games. Okay. that's right. There's still shit in here we can grab, too. I think there's some shotgun shells in here we can get. Ooh, I'm gonna mix an herb. Oh boy. Botany. That's true. Wes has been a Tenfey fan for a long time, and he was on the podcast. He and Noah would talk about wrestling while I stared straight forward. So you got to give him mad props for that. More ink ribbons. Oh yeah, the footprints go straight through the bed. This is just like a creepy exorcist room. Okay. There's a chance when we go in this other room, we might run into Barry, who's reading a file. That's true, Dustin. You never got to be in a Tenfey video because you left the area. Just when Tenfey was getting good, you moved off to greener pastures. We procced Barry. He's trying his hardest to learn how to read. And Jill spooked the shit out of him.
Barry, I didn't mean to get you that excited.
Right. Anyway, you should read this.
Martin
What do you
Crackhorn.
make of it?
Well, I guess we were right about this mansion being quite unnatural.
You have a way with understatements.
Where's the part that's torn off?
Well, my only guess is that it was the most important part. And
That's true, Hosier. You've been on the podcast in person.
Let's continue our investigation.
Ah, the Tenfey podcast. Those were the good days? Question mark. Oh, I can't solve this puzzle because I don't have the right combination of inventory space. I just realized. I can grab it when I'm headed outside to the next area because the crest for the Magnum is in there. And actually, are there shotgun shells in that coat? Or did I dream that up? There's nothing in that coat. Well, fuck me then. Never mind. I hate shotgun shell. Alrighty. We're about to upgrade this shotgun because we managed to save Richard. So. Oh, and you're going to the movies, you better be sneaking in candy. The only reason I even go to the movies is to sneak in candy. Because it tastes so much sweeter. I think that's something I actually discussed on the Tenfey podcast once. My love of sneaking in candy. Good time. I am fucking drunk. God damn it, Jill. These 3D controls work pretty good most of the time, but sometimes Jill Valentine is just a little tipsy. Alright, Richard, wish me luck. I'm gonna go fight the terrible demons. And he's like, ouch. She's like, yes, Richard, ouch. He's like, that's what I said. Okay. Damn. There's some vicious fucking attacks going on in the stream chat. Is that the reason she's your ex, Wes? Her father was like, what's this? Did you sneak in a bag of Twizzlers? I'll have to forbid you from seeing my daughter. This is a Red Vine family, damn it. Son, my boy Richard riding shotgun. God bless him. All right, Richard, I'm gonna need you. Oh, I got hit. All right, I'm gonna shoot all 6 of these shells so that because I'm gonna be getting rid of the shotgun. Well, that was easy. You almost think I could have done that without getting hit if I weren't terrible at the game.
Thanks.
Oh, Richard, we hardly knew ye. At least he actually got to stand up in this version of the game. Alright. Back to fighting the snake, now that Richard's gone. God rest his soul. Alright, one more shell. And now we switch to the good shit. Aren't you big fucking scaly, cold-blooded, having to lay on a hot rock? Motherfucker. That's right, get the fuck out of here. Go find a lamp to lay under. Oh, Richard. God bless. Okay, we need inventory space. The last death mask. Check. And the assault shotgun. The assault shotgun, not only is it more powerful, but it holds 10 shells instead of 7. So, everybody thank Richard for granting me this boon of assault shotgun. Damn, Tim. Got ornery all of a sudden. What happened? Did you sneak a nip of the hooch and start getting fighty in the stream chat?
I need serum.
That is true, Wes. I know y'all aren't here for high-level gameplay. If I was here, like, bebopping and scat, oh, Barry's not going to come save me. I got to run my own ass to the serum room. Well, that's shitty. You mean I have to carry myself there with my own legs like a peasant? That guy came here to mourn Richard. I'm going to eat this. I can grab this. And we'll keep on keeping on. Oh, good Lord. Somebody else got cranky. Somebody else woke up with sand in their ass crack and became a Crimson Head. I blame music, television, and cellular phone. Okay. I guess technically we don't have to run to this room and get serum. We could just continue the game until we find a blue herb. But I'd lose a lot of HP by that point. Can't tell if Forrest is up here or not. I have the speakers turned down enough that I can't really hear him jingling and jangling around. The comments. Twitch comments have become a hotbed of controversies, huh? I guess they made Forrest, like, more buttery than a normal zombie to make up for the fact that you can't attack him and he's fucking everywhere and runs around all willy-nilly. Oh, there's a lot going on right then. Okay. Let's store healing items, as you do. Then we can put Old Faithful here back in the box, since we ain't gonna need her. Not really gonna need a grenade launcher right now. Although it will help us fight the Elder Crimson Head. Oh, fuck it. We'll take it for that. Okay. Well, alright. Good times. And some serum for the road. Yo, you should have just took more than one bottle earlier. There we go. Okay, what's the best path to get back out there? Probably up the stairs, since all we have to worry about is Forest. Apparently y'all are good friends in the stream chat. And like all good friends, you're constantly insulting each other. If I know anything about Friends from the sitcom Friends, is that friends are always giving each other the business. Alright, we're going to put a mask on a bust and fight an Abraham Lincoln looking Elder Crimson Head. Then we're going to go outside, meet Lisa Trevor. We just got a whole fucking evening ahead of us, son. Jill Valentine's just gonna have so much to talk about in her vlog. Speaking of vlogging and Instagramming, one thing I did do today was watch the Agretsuko Christmas special that's on Netflix. And spoilers, if you're a fan of Haida, the hyena man from that show, then it's a rough episode to watch. I'm just saying. I'm just saying he might be spending his Christmas in a little area known as the friend zone, if you know what I'm saying. He's not getting any red panda tail. Oh wait, We want to equip this first. Then put the nose statue up here. Alright, hopefully when this Abraham Lincoln looking motherfucker wakes up, we can just blat him. Oh god, there are emojis and emoticons appearing in the stream chat. Now I know it's getting serious. Your feet look like cheese wedges. He's like, what? Oh, he's pissed. 7 years ago. He's about to go board Jill Valentine. Come on, get up. I got more for you. Good lord, you get a stun gun because grenades phase through your body, apparently. Cheap motherfucker. I'm so goddamn angry. Yes, I'll take your shitty handgun magazine. There's a stone and metal object in here. A stone object I could get behind, and a metal object, maybe. But combining stone and metal. That must have been what the Umbrella's team was researching. Alright, let's head outside. Have us a grand old time in the woods. Okay. I can't read any of these emojis y'all are using because the stream chat is on my phone and it's very tiny. I need a tablet. I have a shitty Insignia tablet that's not very good, but oh god, that was god damn it, it was Forrest. I just reacted. Oh god damn it. I was like, oh, a zombie. I'll just shoot him. Alright. Well, let's fight the snake again because, yeah. That was the last time I saved. Motherfucker. Alright. That was a practice run. Dress rehearsal. God damn. Okay, what are we gonna do this time? Okay, let's just run up there. Let's just run up there and fight the damn snake. Oh, good lord. I had a fucking surge of adrenaline right then. It's one of those things that, like, time slowed down, because for that brief moment, it's like I could see the grenade firing out of Jill's grenade launcher and could see Forrest running towards it. And I was like, why? And then Only Time by Enya started playing, and it turned black and white. Once again, I'm drunk in this hallway. There we go. Tell you what, we get another chance to fight the snake. Maybe I won't suck dicks and get bit by it this time. Probably not. Forrest believes in me. Alright, y'all. It's going to be a regulation big-ass snake fight. So, y'all probably don't want any of my antics. And I don't blame you. Okay. Oh, I can't skip this cutscene. Okay. Alright, Forrest is here. He's not queer, get used to it. Okay. We're gonna kite you around some shit. Put a few shotgun shells in you for good measure. There we go. Look, Forrest, we got him on the goddamn ropes. You don't know where he's coming and going? That big snake motherfucker. Alright, he eats Forrest.
Thanks.
For any of you who are into getting eaten by a snake, you get to see this scene again, so your penis is welcome. Or vagina. Ladies can be in the vor too, goddammit. Okay. Now let's finish this ornery son of a bitch off. Okay, how many shells are left in this? One. Just enough. Oh, good lord. I didn't get into that. Yeah, enjoy it. Huh, we beat him without getting bit. See, we learned from past mistakes. Good for us. Is he leaving the room? Okay, yeah, I'm not auto-aiming at him, so I had to have beaten him. God, Barry. I described how Barry would fight that snake in the video I uploaded yesterday. Spoilers, it involved jumping into his mouth, grabbing his asshole from the inside and just pulling him inside out, and then turning to Jill and being like, take a look at this. And Jill's like, I really don't want to. Barry's like, you'll take a look at it, goddammit. Here, I put it on Instagram. Wesker's already liked it. And then he clicks on Wesker's Instagram, and it's just a picture of him, and he's got Barry's wife and kids tied up, and he's like taking a selfie with them. And Barry's like, oh God, social media has been turned against me. Alright. Yeah, we had a much more successful snake encounter that time, so now we're going to go fight Grandpa Johnny, the Abraham Lincoln looking Crimson Head. Didn't get poisoned. When God closes a window, he opens a dead snake and a shotgun. Be a big bell, Wes. Okay. Alright. And this time we're not gonna let him use focus attack dash canceling to phase through the damn grenade. So we've got to waste a stun gun battery on him. We're gonna put him in his fucking place. I'm Jill fucking Valentine. Look at the size of my shoulder pad. You can't fucking tell me what to do. I'm like Laverne and Shirley combined. Did y'all watch the Dragon Ball Z abridged episode that went up today? It was enjoyable. Why do you always think I'm not looking at that when I am? There. Christ. Hot toddies do sound good, but I prefer a cup of Hot Jones. Once again, your feet still look like cheese wedges. Alright. You varicose vein riddled motherfucker. Alright, this time we'll let him get up and we won't shoot immediately. And that way he won't be able to fucking phase through a damn grenade. There we go. That's what I like to see. You took 2 grenades. Well, then you earned a 3rd one, son. It's like Japan. When you clean your plate, that just means they bring you more food. Alright. Look at that. We're already back to where I fucked up and died. We bite the dust out our way back here. And this time we're definitely going to kill Kishobe Rohan. And then put that hat on that little boy's head. And not let Stray Cat blow a hole in us with his air bullet. I can't stop making JoJo references. I've been watching part 5. It's very eccentric. So far I'm not enjoying it as much as part 3 and 4. But maybe it'll grow on me. Apparently it's a very popular section of JoJo with the kids. So who am I to say? Alright, this time we're not going to shoot Forrest with a grenade. What would y'all say if I just shot him again? I assume all of you would leave. Alright, hey buddy. How you doing? God bless. 1 like equals 1 prayer for this poor grenade-riddled motherfucker. Part 2 is when it starts getting good. Hey. No, why? I hate dogs that are zombies. Come on, sweetheart. Oh, yeah. That's that good shit right there. Okay. The good times, I believe we refer to that as. Dogs pee on everybody. It's like being baptized. Okay, shotgun shells, check. There's a stun gun battery I'd like to have. Oh, we never grabbed the crest to get the magnum. Yeah, we need to go back for it. Because I don't feel like doing it later. Tim, are you doing all right? I'm picking up these subtle hints that Hosier and Muir are your friends, and that Hosier might, in fact, enjoy the company of men. Like, it's very subtle, but I'm picking up on these subtle context clues being spammed in the chat. Part 1's worth watching just to make the other parts make more sense. Plus, I like Zappelli and his big hat. Got some things going for him. Okay, we can store a couple of these things for now. Our healing items are in correct order. Touch the screen. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize that reloaded the handgun that way. That's pretty cool. All right. There we go. That's a respectable inventory. Fuck it. Let's save again so we don't have to fight the snake again when I inevitably fuck up. But I'm not excluding anybody. I'm just saying that you were getting some information across, but it was the same information multiple times. Okay. All right. Oh, I completely forgot why we came back here. To get the crest. That's true. I don't know if y'all have watched my Any Way the Wind Blows Breath of the Wild playthrough, but we made a lot of progressive steps. Dr. Daddy Macaroni has finally showed up, y'all. We've been waiting for you this whole time. We can finally get to the good times. The crest is the best, you're damn right. So we're going to be preventing all kinds of cavities. Okay. This room is so much more complicated in the remake. Gotta be careful that we don't get stung by a bee. Alright. No, Jill. Calm the fuck down. He doesn't grab the bee and throw it on the ground like Chris does in his campaign. He has had enough of that bee's fucking nonsense. Fun, y'all are chatting it up and being good friends in the stream chat. It does my heart good. It warms my cold, stony heart to see y'all chatting it up and being good friends. Right, back in the exorcist room. Always got to examine the spooky bed. I guess we better grab these ink ribbons because I need to save every 30 minutes. Or not even that. I need to save every 8 minutes. Here we go. Dr. Daddy Macaroni, you must have been good this year for there to be actual Tenfey content. Okay, let's do some inventory management. It's the only reason I play Resident Evil games is to manage my inventory. Alright, you go here. You come with me. Doo-doo-doo. Phenomena. Okay, you go down here. Back up here and hang out with us. And there you go. Bob Joe. Equip the handgun because Jill looks cool when she's running with it. It must have been worst for that word to be intercapped. Alright. We can, that's probably the last time we can go through the door this way, but when we come back from the guardhouse, Barry will have repaired the door for us. God bless it. Forrest, are you around that corner? Forrest, you better not be over there. God damn you. God damn you. He's so lovable, but he's also such a scamp and causing us no end of mischief. Okay. It is true. He's right now sitting in the corner of that room. So embarrassed. He's like, oh man, I can't believe Jill saw me. Be so bad at grabbing her. Ooh. Alright, we gotta stop these windmills. Just right. Make these Cerberus statues turn. That's actually pretty cool, having a statue of Cerberus outside your house. Is that something you can actually buy? Or do you have to get it made by an artisan, like fine breads? Are you playing Marvel's Spider-Man, Wes? Because surprisingly, I actually bought and played through that game when it came out. It's so rare for me to play a new released game when it's newly released. But I had an overall good time. I just don't like the combat. I like everything in that game but the fighting. We did it. Also, like, I have to solve this puzzle to unlock this rickety ass fucking gate. It looks like a gnat fart can knock over. Son, Tim has become so complimentary in the stream chat. Oh god, crows are mad. Why are crows always so fucking angry? Is it because they're always being counted? You don't see me getting mad that Benjamins are always being broken. Can y'all name one Counting Crows or Breaking Benjamin song to me? Because I don't actually know any of them. I don't know any of these hip bands that you kids are into. We have to do this for all three of these crests for this quest for the Magnum. Diary of Jane. Yeah, I don't recognize that off the top of my head. Are they the ones that sing that song that goes, "This is how you remind me of what I really am"? That's a song you kids are into, right? I heard it on the radio once. Nickelback. They're such a popular band that everybody universally likes. Alright. Oh god, there are crows. I forgot that they were mad when I was talking about hip music for the kids. There was a Halo 2 song. Oh god, I hear Lisa Shriver. And she's ornery. She's trying to find her mama's skull. She's like Littlefoot in The Land Before Time, if he was spending the whole movie trying to find his mother's skull. Alright. We're running to the fuck shack. These woods are confusing. Even though it's like a straight line. Like the Temple of Fiends in Final Fantasy 1. Aqua Frida. That sounds like a beverage. I feel like that Lisa like made a nice fire. Are there ink ribbons laying around out here? Nope, just a family picture. Old-fashioned Trevor family Christmas. Alright, we do need The Crank. Starring Jason Statham. Oh, yeah, I'm Jason Statham. This is the part where I have to talk about a Jason Statham movie that I've seen. I think I saw a Jason Statham movie where he's in London because where else would he be? And there's a guy going around killing like police officers and like trying to get on the news, and then Jason Statham like beats him to death with a billy club or some shit. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Oh, good Lord, Lisa's here, and she's pissed. He was hoping that strong, handsome Chris Redfield was out here, but it's just that hussy Jill Valentine. Son Tim, I was worried about you, but I'm glad that you just left to pee. You know, true Tenfey fans always keep an empty pickle jar next to where they're sitting to pee in during the stream, so they don't miss any of the action. Blow me away. How's that one go? Isn't that what Popeye says sometimes? Hey, Lisa. How you doing? Please don't hit me. God damn it, I asked so fucking nice. There's a way to get around her that speedrunners know. This simple housewife figured out how to dodge Lisa Trevor. Speedrunners hate her. My pea pickles were full. I think you just named the detective that Bonkers is teamed up with in the cartoon of the same name. Or conversely, another joke, you just named another brother on Rugrats of Tommy and Dale. Okay. What? Mirror, you're so cryptic. You're like, he's gone now. When I was going up the stair, I met a man that wasn't there. And he wasn't there again today. I wish he'd go away. Alright, I think we might be bebopping and a scatting through Resident Evil HD Remaster. Son. Is Carcinogen SDA streaming right now? Somebody pop into his stream and see if his got better splits than me. And if I had a little timer up there, it'd be all gold. Like rolled gold pretzel. Here exists no longer. Okay. I think a sentient AI just took over. Somebody in the chat.
If you can hear me, just give me a sign. Anything.
You should just throw the radio straight in the air and somehow hit Brad's helicopter.
Shit. It's broken.
Doggies. I don't want to fight dogs with a handgun, so we're going to run away. Handguns and dogs don't go together very well. Like horseshoes and hand grenades. Okay, well, we got to do this shit because we don't have a car battery. So once again, we get to go through the guardhouse and fight Plant 42 and fight and deal with the sharks and fight the hunters. So we can get a car battery because Jill doesn't want to wade through this fucking pond right here. She's wearing her nicest drawers and don't want to wet. She's wearing her biodegradable drawers that disintegrate when moisture comes in contact with them. That she usually saves for when she's going to a concert. So, Muir, you did it. You overcame the artificial intelligence that tried to assume control. Of course, that pond's a little bit deeper than the one in the original. Like, it's not like chest deep. But she could swim. Good Lord. I would have such an easy time, like me as the person I am, getting through the Spencer Estate in this ground. Now, I would never make it to the Spencer Estate, because as soon as I got out of the helicopter and Brad flew away, I could run about 4 feet before I was out of breath, and then the dogs would just catch up to me. But if somehow, like, if Barry and Wesker, like, formed a shield around me, like turtle shells in Mario Kart, and got me to the mansion, and they handed me a gun, I could probably get going from there. I'm just saying, it's so much easier to headshot a zombie in real life. Are there snakes here or dogs? Snake dogs? Snake dogs. Snake dogs. Snake dogs. Alone in the world was a little snake dog. One fine day with a hiss and a bark, baby was born and it caused a little stark. No new buzzard, no three-eyed frog. Just a reptile K9, little snake dog, snake dog. Snake dog. Alone in the world was a little snake dog. You can use Morgan? Man, y'all have so many aliases in my chat. I had to learn all of them. I could call you Pal-a-Dan. He's like the Buddy Christ of Paladins. Okay. We're gonna eat green herb. Or you. There we go. We'll solve a couple of puzzles before we say. I'd probably rather save before the boss fight. But then again, I'm a complete fuck up, and Forrest might be out here. I don't think he leaves the mansion, but he might be out here. I guess I might as well save. Fuck it. It's not like we're going to take these ink ribbons with us. It's not like when a Resident Evil character dies, they put ink ribbons over their eyes for the fucking Riverman. Okay. I like this game's save music theme. Not more than Resident Evil 2's before y'all jump to conclusions, but it ain't a bad save room thing. Alright, I gotta remember the exact order you're supposed to do events in this place. I think the Red Book is in here. Red Book is one of those lady magazines, isn't it? And not like a magazine with ladies in it for a guy to oogle. They're like one of those magazines that ladies buy at the grocery store. That's like 100 ways to please your man. Spoilers, you touch his dick. You just use different parts of your body to interact with his dick, and then you win. You get the high score. Okay, look inside this mystery box. Raccoon Herb. Is that the brand name? This book is empty. Touch the PP, then shut up. Bandage with blood. I thought that said bondage with blood. I was like, is that like the prequel to 50 Shades of Grey? I need to write a book. Dustin, are you in the chat? You need to help me. You need to ghostwrite a book for me. The Tenfey Chronicles. If some lady can write fan fiction that turns into 50 Shades of Grey and make all that money, I feel like we could do even better. If we just apply ourselves. All we got to do is apply the final touches. Take out the shrimps, the clam, and the perches. Whatever you like's in the middle, fiddle. Seafood cake comes just like the riddle. You know what I've always said, y'all. Baking a cake just means you gotta try. I'm doing this for years, but don't ask me why. And you might not believe this, but the other day I ran into this guy on the street, and he called me a little turkey. But I'm a chicken, got it, you beef jerky. Scholars someday will understand. You have to have an high IQ to understand the Tenfey stream. Do I need this handgun and this shotgun? Yes, yes I do. Gil Valentine. My left arm is a shotgun and my right arm is a Beretta. Axial, did you used to dabble in writing? I've written a couple of fan fictions when I was in high school. they don't exist anymore. And I also destroyed the part of my brains that conceived them with self-lobotomy. Does the door plate read gallery? Wait, nice.
No, that wasn't part
Ooh.
of our deal.
We get to eavesdrop on Barry having an intimate conversation with his doctor. He's like, yeah, it hurts like a motherfucker when I shit. Also when I piss.
What about my
The doctor's like, are you pissing up your own ass? And Barry's like, that's it. You're a goddamn genius.
if I play my cards right?
They do a better job of making Barry seem shifty and suspicious in this version than they do in the original. Probably because he sounds like an alien who just learned human communication in the first one. Your cat came back the very next day? That's awesome.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You alright? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried.
He's like, I don't know, Jill. Why don't you go take another shotgun and get trapped in a
I guess this
death room?
creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves.
Stupid. God.
Anyway,
Not like I like
yeah,
saving
go
you
outside,
from
get some fresh air
dangerous
for a
peril
change.
or anything, Baka. I like Tsundere Barry. Tsundere?
don't worry. I'm just going
Somebody
to get some
draw
fresh air.
fan art of Tsundere.
Lucky I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
Anytime a cat comes back is always good. I'm a big fan of when cats... I'm a bigger fan of cats never leaving, but in second place is when cats come back. You'd think there was a key in here, and there is. Are we going to have to mix V-Jolt? Probably. Mary's like, it's not like I wanted to go to the kendo gun shop and tell them about my friends and how particular gun styles would suit them or anything. Baka. I wonder how Barry figures out, like, what kind of custom gun to have made for you. Does he, like, follow you around secretly? Or does he, like, come up to you and put his arms around you like the movie Ghosts and, like, has you hold a gun and he's like, that's right. Just squeeze gently. Lean back into my bosom. And you're like, okay. What's happening? And Barry's like, you need sights that pull more to the left. Okay, there's a dead man hanging from the ceiling in this room. There's also a little self-defense gun in here. Apparently it's quite powerful, especially against living things. Too bad there aren't any in this fucking mansion. I guess technically, like, the hunters are living. There's a pin. Okay, that was the guy's body falling in the other room. Which means he's become a mobile zombie. Mobile zombie Gundam. Okay, I was gonna say, I know you're gonna stand. No, Jill, my God, get to the... I'm trying so hard, y'all, to get to the door. Those were hijinks right there. Those were genuine hijinks of me trying to get in that fucking doorway. Jesus. Okay. We're getting there. And a ninja gi. Son. He uses the Barry no Jitsu. No, the Burton no Jitsu. He's like, whoa, this chakra is dangerous. Alright, we're going to store these shotgun shells for now, because I'm not really shooting that shotgun. Actually, fuck it. I'm carrying around that handgun like an asshole. The self-defense gun, I'd like to shoot Plant 42 with it. To hopefully loosen him up a little bit, get him loosey-goosey. I'm going to treat that self-defense gun like a fucking bottle of Zinfandel and use it to loosen that motherfucker up. There we go. Let's look at it with our eyes. Like a little two-shot Derringer. Also, I still can't believe they make 22 Magnum. I would ask more about it, but my friend Noah isn't here. Okay. Alright. We're doing it, kids. Like Bon Jovi, we're probably about halfway there. Actually, no. I think once you talk to Wesker, I consider that like the official halfway point of the game. Or as his friends call him, Big Al. Oh, good lord. How did I not know you were there? And then how did you not grab me? We both did our job so poorly right then. Like, I can't even fully blame the zombie. Dr. Armstrong? Is Armstrong a doctor in Fullmetal Alchemist? Okay, we get to push boxes. Oh boy. Oh boy. I like this version of the Aqua Rings music. It reminds me of Meridia in Super Metroid. It's got that same, like, eerie, sorrowful quality to it. I wish Super Metroid was a game I had gotten for Christmas as a kid, so I'd have an excuse to play it for a nostalgic Christmas adventure, but unfortunately I didn't. I bought it with birthday money. Did any of you all watch any of my old Christmas Tenfey videos this holiday season? I watched some of the 12 Days of Samus, mainly just the openings where I'm opening boxes, because it makes me nostalgic. And I watched or listened to some of my Die Hard commentary with my friends Noah, Levi, and Jeff. Good times. I'm going to pronounce your name Genital. Has appeared. The fight for the future. Son, you're too powerful. You're the ghost in the shell. Alright, now let's not get eaten by sharks. If we were Chris and we saved Richard, this is where he would appear to get eaten so we could have his shotgun. Oh, sharks. All you can really do with sharks is just run forward and hope. Hope that you don't get your asshole eaten. Especially by the big one. Big Barry shark. I guess we should give him a different name since we have a good friend named Barry. Fuck y'all. I'm in ankle deep water now. I win. Fun. I mean, there's nothing wrong with anal Jesus or what, analingus, but if it's by a big ass shark who's going to kill you, you might want to rethink. You might want to take some precautions. Open valve 1. Okay, we got to remember that. We get less time to do this in this version, so we gotta make sure.
Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
So first we have to pull this lever. Then the doors are on. They're gonna get stuck. Oh, first we have to push the button over here. That unlocks the lever. It's so complicated to drain this damn water. Then we pull this. The doors are gonna get stuck halfway.
30% of pressure.
Then we have to go open oil valve number 1 to restore pressure. Then we have to press the button again, and then finally pull the lever, and then we can drain the water.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
Which one? There we go.
Activate emergency drain.
I'm trying to, robot voice lady. God damn, there's too many camera angles down here. Alright. That releases the shit. And we can pull this. Didn't stop fan art of that girl from the new Zelda. Which girl from the new Zelda? Oh, the fish waifu. Most people are enamored by the Prince Sidon, the fish husbando. I don't remember her name. Mifa. Because Mifa's grace is the healing ability she gives you. She's pretty top tier waifu, I guess. Son. I've still got, as far as Zelda waifus go, I'll always be a Midna man. And strictly imp form Midna. Alright, there are magnum bullets here. We've got to go electrocute a big old shark. Speaking of Midna, I don't know if any of y'all are fans of the artist Dives. That's D-I-I-V-E-S. But his latest animation features Midna and Zelda in Smash Brothers. And they are interacting in a certain manner. I'll leave the rest of y'all's discretion. Okay, we're gonna push. Now, speedrunners just jump down there and don't give a fuck and run around the shark. But I'm gonna use marathon strats and electrocute the motherfucker. The artist, his name is Dives. D-I-I-V-E-S. Just go on his Twitter and you'll see the animation I'm talking about. It's like he does animated GIFs of various characters, usually, being very friendly with each other. Spoilers, don't Google this shit if you're, with your parents or anything, Ask your parents for permission to go online and search AOL keyword ass and titties before you go searching for this shit. Okay. We got everything we came here for. We've plundered this land of its natural resources, like the white men we are. The noble shark. We had to send him to Oregon along a trail. Alright. All that's left after we spray some bugs, we gotta fight Plant 42. We can mix the V-Jolt, make Plant 42 easier to fight. Why not? When are we gonna get a chance to mix chemicals again? We didn't mix the V-Jolt in my playthrough of the original game from yesterday, so for any of y'all, and y'all were talking about chemistry in the stream chat earlier, so you can, tell me how accurate the game's chemical mixing mechanics are. Is that zombie still in here? There he is. Hey, sweetheart. Look at that. That's fucking good shit. The good shit lollipop right there. Are you too scholarly and educated to watch Tenfey videos? You should have written your damn master thesis on Tenfey. Chemistry is part of medieval history. Like, they had, like, borax and leeches. Oh, good lord, why are you all already active? You're supposed to give me a moment to run in there and grab the damn fucking bug spray. Well, if you mix the V-Jolt incorrectly, it does release what I assume is deadly mustard gas, like in the movie Joe Dirt, where the kid is trying to make ice. What's that compound that if it's not, like, submerged in oil at all times, it just fucking explodes? And, like, people will film videos of them throwing a chunk of it into, like, a lake, and it just goddamn erupts. Is it potassium or something like that? Oh god, not moles. Good lord. Okay. We got this. We're going to calmly pick up this map without mashing the button. And then we are going to spray the spray. So, potassium or magnesium. Didn't expect old Uncle Tenfey to know periodic elements that are featured on a table, did you? You just spit out fucking eggnog all over the screen. You were like, oh, look, somebody put chemical or element names abbreviated in the stream chat. Tenfey won't know what the hell's going on. And then I spit out fucking potassium and magnesium, and goddamn, you had just taken the biggest swig of your grandma's old-fashioned eggnog. And that shit's all over your monitor. Also, this poor motherfucker read fucking My Girl 2 taking place right here. Okay. H2O, hydrogen dioxide. No, it's dihydrogen oxide. You know, 100% of people who've died have consumed the deadly chemical dihydrogen oxide. And they put it in children's candy. It's terrible. It's everywhere. The aliens from Signs were killed by it. If you're enjoying Fallout 4, that just means you'd get along with Tommy. Because Tom, my good friend Tommy, fucking loves Fallout. He's been playing 76, God bless his heart. I haven't talked to him in like a month, probably because he's been playing that game. Okay. We get to solve a book puzzle and see a naked lady. Once again, I hope y'all aren't watching this with your grandparents. You don't have to say mon. If it's just one, it's implied. I'm pretty sure that's how chemistry works. Okay. This always reminds me of my favorite Dali painting, which is Dream Caused by the Flight of a Bumblebee by a pomegranate a moment before waking. If I were to ever get a art print, there are two art prints I would like to have to hang on my wall. One of them is that Dali painting, and the other one is Nighthawks. I just think they're both nifty. Alright, Planet 42 has a high chance of fucking killing me because I'm bad at video games. So let's go save. Yeah, Fallout 4, I could forgive a bunch of its shit if it didn't have the shitty thing where your main character is like a set character that talks. And the stupid, I gotta save my baby bullshit. Like, that completely ruins the game for me. Like, I don't care about the Minutemen and building your settlement and the stupid fucking shit. But if your main character was just a blank main character like every other Fallout, I could forgive it. Okay, what are we going to take to fight Planet 42? What's it going to take to kill this mutant plant today? We can take the handgun in there with us just to use up some of the ammo for it. Take a couple of heals just to keep our vigors up. We are going to shoot him with the self-defense gun. That's a given. That's just happening. It's so tiny and adorable. Okay. It's an alternate start. It reminds me of, I downloaded a mod for Skyrim back in the day called, I think it was called Live Another Life. And it lets you pick your starting for Skyrim, so you didn't have to do the stupid, oh, you're finally awake, oh, the Nords and such, and the Dragonborn and shouting. Then I just modded in a bunch of Khajiit titties. Game of the year. There's actually a mod called the Cats of Skyrim that turns everybody into a Khajiit, which I think should be included in the main game. Alright, we got this. We're going to be a Plant 42 killing motherfucker. Oh, that's right, we were going to mix V-Jolt, weren't we? Fuck. Ah, fuck it. I don't feel like it anymore. Christmas is ruined. It just means we'll have to shoot the fucking thing more. I don't think Barry saves you in this version. At least I don't remember him saving you in this version. So I guess we'll find out real quick. We saved, so if we get obliterated, it doesn't matter. Or if we waste too much ammo, we can just reload. Plant 42. Do. Hey, sweetheart. Enjoy your 22 Magnum bullet. Alright, we are just going to put handgun bullets in you all day, every day. Why don't you open that delicious core? Let Mama Jill get some shots in there. Look at that. He's scared. What's his name? Neil Patrick Harris is going to come in and fucking put his hand on his forehead and be like, "Who's afraid?" And everybody's going to cheer. I see your plant jizz all over the goddamn place. Like you think this is a fucking hentai. Yo, Valentine's too classy to appear in a damn hentai. Oh god, Jill, reload the plant jizz! Alright, we're just in caution. And Jill's already a cautious lady. Cautious? We did it. I think. Look, we don't need Barry Burton. Got this shit on fucking lockdown, son. We're Jill fucking Valentine. We share our last name with Vincent fucking Valentine. I'll take my helmet key, thank you very much. We were a handgun hero. Now we get to go talk to Wesker, our good friend and confidant, who we can always rely on. Won't you believe in him, that even if there isn't a God or a Buddha, there's Albert Wesker?
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Albert Wesker in here shooting bees. All right. Oh, good Lord, we have to go back to the mansion. The hunter-infested mansion. Where we thought it was safe. Okay. Might as well store you for now. Gotta keep things pretty. Alright, what do we want with us when we're fighting hunters? We're gonna want this motherfucking thing. Yeah, there we go. Well, we could take... Yeah, we'll stick with the grenade launcher for now. We'll save them creamy magnum bullets. They're like after 8 crackers, or cookies, or biscuits. Can't just eat them whenever you want. Oh, did I not take my ink ribbon? Oh, I did? I'm embarrassed. Okay, here we go. Complete global saturation. That Ouroboros, son. The only thing that could take down Albert Wesker is standing asshole deep in a volcano while 2 people shoot rocket launchers at you. And even then, you only have a slight chance of taking that motherfucker down. Didn't they eventually add Wesker and everybody else to the Resident Evil movies? Like, I only really watched the first 3. I like the second one. I mean, it's not like the best movie or anything. I mean, it could stand to be a bit, might be good, I suppose. But just trying to say it ain't a bad movie. I know why I gotta defend it to y'all. So, vigorously, I'm just, you know, and be. Got Jill in it. She's wearing a Resident Evil 3 outfit. Just Mikhail's in it.
Brad, can you hear me? Brad.
Once again, why doesn't every STARS member have a damn radio? Because Chief Irons cut the damn budget so he can buy a bunch of portraits to hide fucking crests and gems inside of. Solve damn puzzles. You want a goddamn fucking pack of nabs out of the snack machine at the police department. You got to solve the damn puzzle. There are dogs in here. Oh, good lord, he launched himself. Dodging snakes. Oh, never mind. Oh, good lord. Okay, I didn't get poisoned. Fuck me. Anytime I get hit in this game, kids, it's because I'm using the new control scheme. And my hands, they're born and bred tank control hands, son. Back in my day, we couldn't just push the left stick and run in that direction. We had to earn our movement, our turn radius. Y'all are still out here, so I'm going to shoot you with a shotgun. 'Cause you earned it. God damn you, get a stun gun, yeah. Good times. How many defense items am I down to? I got 3 stun guns. That'll get me through the winter. It's true. See, Dr. Daddy Macaroni knows what's going on. And I didn't eat a proper breakfast today. I warmed up some hors d'oeuvres from last night and ate them this morning. You can't call her. And Barry's like, have you seen that fucking crazy bitch with the dead people on her? He's like, use these bullets to shoot the shit out of her. See, that implies Barry was running around his own little adventures and has encountered Lisa Trevor. I want to see those little adventures. I want to see Barry's day out. Son, Barry checks in. Barry in the outfield. The good, the Barry, and the ugly. Homeward Barry. Barry's not included. Feel free to come up with your own Barry Burton movie pun names. You are just a fucking ornery mess. Mama say hunters is so ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. I fucking told them. Okay, we're getting there. Got some more hunters to kill, but we're getting there. Why inverse controls? Oh, you mean like aiming up and down? It really depends on the game and what I'm used to when I start playing it. Like, if the default controls are inversed, I usually just play like that and get used to it, and if I switch it, it feels weird. But then again, sometimes it's different. I'm giving the best wishy-washy answer like I'm a politician. I'm like, I'm glad you asked that question. I'd like to follow it up with my own question, and that's, what is? And I'm not referring to the little monsters from the Max. Okay. Alright, we're just having a hell of a time, fighting hunters. We're making movies, making songs, and fighting around the world. Boy, welcome back to Geo Valentine's Fighting Around the World. We should probably carry a mixed herb with it, because we're getting into some serious fucking situations. Alright, we need to fight. We're going to fight the Yawn eventually. We'll probably use the handgun to fight him, because you can just run around the bookshelf, and it'll be a good chance to use up the rest of our fucking handgun bullets. Good lord. Actually, it was a full-blown fucking episode in the comments. In the stream, in the Twitch chat. Are you referring to the level from Marble Madness where the controls are backwards? Tim's reappeared to give us a Hosier update. I've noticed Hosier completely stopped talking in the stream chat. I assume he's doing important grown-up things. Or he's probably working, since apparently he works 18 hours a day, 24/7. This room is interesting because you can't, like, a lot of the rooms in this place have like hidden death traps, but you could like pretend they were normal rooms, like to somebody who was just one, you know, a guest at the mansion. But how are you gonna be like, hey, come in here and check out these cool paintings, and then they're immediately gonna be like, the fucking walls are closing in? Like, well, yeah, that's why you pushed this fucking statue in there, stupid. Haven't you ever had a fucking art gallery in your house? Have you never seen gloves in a glove box? With hands in them? Good work, everybody. We solved the puzzle. Eagle of East. See, they changed the name of this book in this version. Eagle of South, Wolf of North. That doesn't sound as good as Eagle of East, Wolf of West. What do you think that book's actually about? Judith Blaine Holophant's painting. Fucking mouthful. Hey Spider, how you doing? You just hanging out on that wall, being a cool spider guy. Those look like shotgun shells because they are shotgun shells. Excuse me, sir. I need you to move your big fucking thorax. You too. My God, we live in a society. That's a pretty good interpretation of the Eagle of East, Wolf of West mythos. That's a zombie. If I've ever seen one, and I have. I've seen 2 or 3. I've seen a baker's dozen zombies at this point. See, he didn't get headshotted. Neither did you. There you go. Act like you got some fucking sense and let your head get fucking blown off. Okay. Let's activate electrical controls while standing in ankle-deep water. An OSHA would fucking faint at the sight of this shit. And I believe we've made our way back to the kitchen. Sadly, we don't get to hear clowns farting and trombones. Hey, how you doing over here, buddy? God bless. I'm so fucking ready to shoot a zombie. Jill Valentine was born with a shotgun in her hand. And the doctor that delivered her was a zombie. And she just fucking decapitated him. That's my tall tale origin of her. Paul Bunyan was there. And Johnny Appleseed. Oh, hey, you. Over here guarding the herbs. He wanted to fucking put that shit on his pasta. This painting down here at the end of the hall that I've never looked at. An oriental scroll, but the picture on it is Western style. So it's a wall scroll. Hey, there's a moth on the window. Somebody got a fucking anime wall scroll, but of like a Western cartoon. They're like reverse weebs. What is the term for reverse weebs? Because I know there are Japanese fans of American or Western cartoons. Maybe it's just weeb backwards. They're Bews. Westaboo. That works too, I guess. If you want to say something sensible, Dustin, God. You always got to pop up in the stream chat just to expose my fallacies. Oh, good lord, there's the battery we need. My inventory is fucking fit to burst with items. Luckily, you can just fucking shotgun herbs in this version without worrying about it. In the first game, if you have full health, they're like, no, you can't eat that herb. You're going to get a tummy ache. I don't want to get you kicked off of Twitch. Well, shit. I got you. I had to keep that in mind. The snake is over there. We want to visit an item box. We'll go this way. There are hunters up here now, I believe, but we should be able to avoid them using subterfuge, which we can also use to separate liquids into their parts. Alright. Yes, sir. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, twine. Thought for sure there'd be a hunter standing right here. Fallacies. That is a dick joke. Good times. We're having a good time in the Tenfey stream tonight. Are y'all having a good time? I hope you are. Alright, we need inventory space. Done an A+ time. If this was the Japanese version, you'd be having an S rank time. Are there hunters in here? I feel like there are. They bust through the window or some shit. Huh. That's genuinely mysterious. I'm wanting to shoot some of these damn acid rounds at hunters, is why I'm running around like an idiot right now. Oh, you're a zombie. And I know that from having encountered zombies in the past, and from seeing the pixels. That could have been the Eagle of East. Are you a zombie? Yes. Yes, you are. He took 2 shotgun shells to the head, son. Talk about sturdy. Okay. Alright. Calm down, y'all. We've still got a big fuck-off snake to fight. We're getting there. Could have sworn hunters jumped through those windows, though, when you came back here. It's true. He could have mistaken a wolf for a moose. I'm sure it's happened to all kinds of people. Alright, we're gonna go fight the snake. So let's store this. You right this second, or you. Like I said, we will take the handgun with us. I'm confident. We don't need a save. Okay. If we die, I'll just throw a big tantrum and end the stream and delete my YouTube channel. I'll just start doing makeup tutorials. I do need to get better at clickbait. I need more titties in my thumbnails on my YouTube videos. Hey, sweetheart. He wanted to grab me so bad I could feel it emanating off his body. The hate. Okay, we're all the way back to this room. Which, if you didn't know, had a helmet door in the back part of it. Alright, the snake's gonna appear and start chasing us. Snakechase.net. You can shoot him at least once before we got to run down this ladder. And now we're just gonna run in a big circle, taking pot shots at him. And not Kevin Ryman pot shots, which are actually well aimed. I'm talking genuine pot shots. Pot shots part 2. I'm gonna shoot your tail. I told you, boy, I'm gonna shoot your tail. Old Gio's gonna get you. Oh, good lord. I had no idea he could turn around. I thought Ace of Base's titular song, Don't Turn Around, would have taken it to heart, but I guess not. Alright, you honorary motherfucker. Lord, he's angry. He is a snake, so it's hard to tell his emotions. Somehow I feel the world of real emotion has surrounded him, but he won't give in to it. Okay, could have timed that a bit better. Here, let's put some slap the magazine in that bitch. I think he turned around. I could just catch a glimpse of him out of the corner of my eye, and I think he was turning. Yeah. I've caught on to your fucking shenanigans. I'm gonna pistol whip the next giant fucking snake that tries to pull these shenanigans. Are you graveyard dead yet? No, he's just mad. We've almost used up our handgun bullets. There we go. And that's how you kill a snake. And he weren't even in my boots. Yeah, I haven't done any of the Spider-Man DLC. I beat the main campaign and then I just stopped. Because like I said, I find the combat in the game very tedious. If Web Blossom isn't up and if it doesn't immediately end the fight, then I'm pretty much done. I just turn the game off and go to bed. There we go. We got the wolf medal. The wolf medal is silver, but the eagle medal is gold. I think there's some sort of subtext to that. Are they implying that eagles are cooler than wolves? Because that could be hotly debated. Masterfully debated. Son, you left me my magnum. Not without my magnums. Dustin, when am I going to make for a few magnums more? The hotly anticipated sequel to Handful of Magnum. How many of you all currently in the stream chat have ever watched my legendary video, Fistful of Magnum, My God, I had a lot on me right there. Luckily, this door looks like a big Hershey's chocolate bar. God. Yeah, but which is going to end first? Spiteful TMP or Ramza Must Die? I should combine the two into one video. Somehow. Alright, you keep looking over here, stupid. I'm gonna climb up here and rip the fucking eye out of this bison socket. Oh, I have to turn the lights off first. You got me. You got me, Eagle of East. Put me in my fucking place. I can't ever finish Ramza Must Die, Dustin, because if I do, you'll just stop watching Tenfey videos, because it's the only reason you're still here. You're still waiting for that man to die. Because he must. A goddamn handgun magazine. I'm so fucking angry. I'm trying to get rid of this fucking handgun ammo, and I can't keep falling ass backwards. I'm like Cosmo Kramer. I fall ass backwards in the handgun bullets. Ramza Must TMP. I had to mod. I've actually downloaded a mod of Final Fantasy Tactics called Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3. It's supposed to like rebalance the game and make it much more challenging. So that's something I could play one day, but I probably have to finish Ramza first because I'm pretty sure people would fucking revolt if I started a different Final Fantasy Tactics playthrough. Alright, we'll take you with us because we might run into some hunters while we're out and about. Here's your problem right here. What you gonna need to get you an acid-loaded grenade launcher. That's a special part we're gonna have to order. They ain't got any down at the Napa or the Raditz. Little Dragon Ball. Yes, I fucking called it. You don't think I didn't know you were outside those windows? Chemist with night skill. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now here's where they'll get you good if you come straight from the original Resident Evil into this one. Because in the original, you put a blue eye in this tiger and you put a red eye in there. But if you put this red jewel in there, you activate a trap. You actually have to put the yellow eye. Which I realize there's a fancy marble place card. Also, one of the fucking MO discs is under here. That's so... like, these just guard a prison cell in the lab. I don't understand why they're so hidden, other than for gameplay contrivances. Oh god. I think I'm experiencing ludonarrative dissonance. I should start writing for Polygon. Polygon would never hire me, though, because I don't hate men enough. What a shame. It's the burden I face. Don't you get up! Goddamn. Everybody wants to be a Crimson Head. Everybody wants to be a Crimson Head. You know, I wonder if Forrest is still in the mansion since there are hunters now. Or if they thought to give me a moment's respite. There should be a hunter that ate Forrest and has the grenades hung on him. He could be one dangerous hunter. Or, even better, Forrest was stumbling around the mansion with grenades hung all over him, like an idiot. And he accidentally ran into the Supreme Kai and knocked his Patari earrings off. And one of them fell on his ear, and the other one fell over a banister and landed on a hunter's ear. And then Forrest and the hunter irreversibly fused with each other. And the Supreme Kai was like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm a very irrelevant character, don't you know? Oh, I'm the Supreme Kai, don't you know? Oh, heavens. Oh, Kabido. Oh, let's go find Lord Beerus. We're going to catch him taking a bath so I can look at his purple cat dick, don't you know? That's canon, by the way, in Dragon Ball Super. That Beerus is well endowed. Whis was so taken aback. Okay, you are Chubby Zombie, and you get decapitated. God bless. Boom, boom. Chaka, chaka. Okay. I'll take this. Alright. Why, yes, I'd love to solve your... Oh, I forgot about this puzzle box. I wouldn't love to solve this. I hate solving this puzzle box. Alright. It's not even that difficult. I'm just bad at it. Alright, we're going to put you, like, over here. Then we're going to put you, like, down here. Oh, I've already fucked it up. Hold on. Thank God. You go, like, more... It's so difficult. Okay, you are obviously at the bottom. Everybody knows it. Okay. Right, we're getting there, kids. Don't worry. Your old Uncle Tenfey's got some tricks up his sleeve. Okay, you obviously go right here. Alright, that's good. Then this fucking piece. I just fucked this up so bad. God, why am I so bad at this fucking puzzle box? Oh, man. Okay. It's simple plate tectonics. Alright, we'll put you at the bottom first. And then very clearly, there's a piece that fits in the middle. This one? No, that's exactly... No, go back. You go right here. No, I keep selecting the wrong piece. Okay. I want you, babe. Go in the middle, right? Look, doesn't that look like it should be there? How pretty that is. There's no fucking way that's where that goes. So goddamn stupid. Okay, come on, y'all. You have to believe in me and the heart of the cards. Okay, look, this piece obviously goes right here. And then this piece goes right here. It's so fucking simple. I bet even the kids can solve this goddamn puzzle. Then you go right here. I know what I'm fucking doing, game. Don't you fucking make noises at me. This is clearly how these fucking pieces go. I guess I have to fine-tune them a little bit more. Right? Yeah, if we tuck you up there, then you'll fit in here. Okay. Alright, look at this. This is unnecessarily precise. I can't put it back down now. I buttered my bread. Now I have to lie in it. Okay. Alright. We got it, kids. Come on. It's so fucking easy. Good Lord. I'm fucking exhausted. When you watch Carcinogen speedrun this game, he just goes in there and fucking he swallows the box and shits the key out. He does this so damn quick. I gotta go lay down. Okay, he had time to become a Crimson Head while I was doing that. God damn, I got fucking hypertension all of a sudden. Alright, we're going to take Secret Graveyard shortcuts to get the back hallway, where we are going to use the emblem key. We can take the battery and the crank, go solve the perplexing mystery of the waterfall. Once again, my favorite Hardy Boys adventure. I wish the Venture Brothers came out more frequently. But I wouldn't want them to sacrifice its quality to make it come out more quickly. But it still would be nice. It's a good show. I expected Forrest to come running again, as he loves to do. His favorite fucking hobby. Okay. Turn the lamp on. Good God. These fucking controls. There we go. That'll get us the metal object, but not the stone half of the metal object. Just the metal object. We have to earn the stone ourselves. This little office seems claustrophobic. I think in the novelization of Resident Evil, Wesker hides in this office because he has duplicates of all the keys to the mansion. Because he can't get... Somebody moved the crests that unlock the outside part, and he doesn't have duplicates of those. So while he's letting Jill and Chris and everybody stumble and bumble their way around the mansion, he's just sitting in there chilling, playing his Game Boy, which he's got one of them snake lights for, so he can see it with the lights on. Okay, we don't need you right this second. Don't need you right this second. We need you and you. And yeah. Fuck it. I'm just gonna save because I don't want bad things to happen to good people. Why do bad things happen to good Tenfeys? God, you're fighting such a desperate struggle with artificial intelligence in the stream chat. It's trying to assume direct control. Oh, the Resident Evil novel? I read them when I was in school. Oh, Barry fixed the doorknob, by the way. God bless. They're definitely different. They're very much like fan fiction. Like, they have their own characters that I assume are self-inserts. One of the characters is a mysterious hedgehog who has one bat wing and one angel wing and can go Super Saiyan. And fucks Asuka and Rei at the same time. Inside Ava Unit 1 while Shinji watches. But no, they're they're very light reads. SD Perry, if you're watching, leave a comment. Or if you're watching this live, you can leave a Twitch comment that I can read in real time. The first book is the first game. Then the second book, Caliban Cove, is its own original mystery starring Rebecca. Then the third book is City of the Dead, which is Resident Evil 2. My favorite part of that one is that Leon spawns with the Desert Eagle. Like, he arrives in the town for his first day of work, and he encounters that first zombie in the road, just like in the game. And he gets out, and he reaches like under the seat of his Jeep. And apparently, the Desert Eagle is a present. Oh fuck! I haven't going to put the battery in yet. The Desert Eagle was a present from, I think, his father and his brother, as a graduation for graduating from the police academy. They got him the Desert Eagle, and so he spends the whole fucking book, because I think he goes into Kendo gun shop and just loads up on fucking Magnum rounds, and he's just walking around blatting motherfuckers. Also, like that it describes what Ada was doing during the outbreak. The top upstairs area where you have to use the crank to get up to. I better not be fucking poison. Okay. That you have to use the crank to get up to in the police station. Like, apparently Ada was hiding up there, and she stole a bunch of food out of the snack machine. And she's just waiting for shit to calm down so she can go steal the G-Virus. I like little touches like that. Then the fourth book, I don't remember the name of it, but it's also an OC original story, Do Not Steal. That's about, it's all of them. It's like Rebecca and Leon and everybody investigating an secret underground umbrella lab. Imagine that. The thing I remember most about that book is when they're going to the lab. I think it's in the desert and it's at night, so it's cold. And Leon is wearing, it describes that he's wearing thermals, like thermal pajamas underneath his uniform. Well, he's not wearing his RPD uniform, obviously, but his like whatever he's wearing. But inside the lab are different biomes, artificial biomes the researchers created to test the different BOWs, and one of them is a desert. And so when Leon gets there, he talks about how fucking hot it is because he's wearing thermal underwear. That's all I remember from that book. So there you go. That's my review of the Resident Evil novels. They also did Nemesis and Code Veronica, I think, but I didn't read those. Alright. We saw the perplexing mystery of the waterfall. You just had to stand still for 5 minutes. And then say Fuzzy Pickles. Alright. We've got to go downstairs in the catacombs. Fight the Black Tiger. Who, once again, so disappointing. Because he has a cool name, but he's just a big fucking spider. I got catfished by that fucking boss. Fuck you. I think you're so goddamn cool just because you run around on your 4 digitigrade legs and you're infected with a virus. Oh, I can leap through the air with the greatest of ease. I'm fucking angry at these zombie dogs. Okay. Better reload before we go down that spooky ladder. Before we join the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Hey, Big Boulder, how you doing? Son, you can shake with paranoia, but you can't stop the rock. Need to go talk to Enrico, my good friend. And longest living STARS member who nothing bad will ever happen to. They're gonna be hunters eventually.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive.
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished.
Enrico's like
Someone is a
much more
traitor.
suspicious of Chris and Barry.
Umbrella set us
So
up.
he doesn't know who the traitor is. Like, I guess he doesn't know that it's Wesker,
Enrico!
but I guess he doesn't think it could be Jill. Which I
Traitor?
think if I was Jill, I'd find that a bit insulting. Like, how come I can't be the Umbrella spy? Do you see how big my shoulder pads are, mister? Unfortunately, Barry's not here to investigate him. So, we had to do it ourselves. Their vests are fashion statements at this point. That's a hex crank. Yeah, I've seen this before. That's you got yourself there as a hex crank. You're gonna be able to manipulate environmental puzzles, but only if they have a hexagonal hole there. Like, well, I also got a square crank. It's like, well, then I guess you're just set. Look at you, Mr. Boy Scout, always prepared. We can't activate this elevator until we get the time shaft. It's really the only way I could think to describe it. Time Shaft, also my favorite blaxploitation movie. Hey, how you doing? You crowd have fun. In here playing with each other's fucking scaly dicks. I got shit to do. I'm a woman of action, son. I ain't got time to sit around. Fucking worry about y'all. Alright. Oh, good lord. There's a hole here. It's not going now. So crank that shit. You're throwing such Rocket League-based shade onto the hunters. Alright. I guess I'll save, because I'll probably fuck up the spider boss fight. I don't know if you can make him jizz the webs off as easily in this version as you can in the original. So I'll probably just kill him. I'll murder him. Like that android murdered that scientist in iRobot. Although I believe he might have strongly implied to Will Smith that it was quite to the contrary. There's a green herb. That's Hawaiian Punch. Oh, good lord. Don't tell me you believe in me. I'll go in there and asshole first and get obliterated by that damn spider. Oh god, I don't even have time to react to the fact that my phone just leaked and blew. Alright. Second. My roommate just texted me. Needs to know how to change the inputs on the living room TV. For some reason. So let me respond to him in real time. Oh wait. Blu-ray's not plugged in. Good lord. Never mind. He just can't watch his Blu-ray. What the fuck? I almost died for a handgun magazine. I guess it does open the path forward, but still. It's a bit insulting. Were jaguars. They love to punch. They practice their straight punch to defeat were tigers, who love to do uppercuts. That must be a reference to Sagat. I'd never made that connection. And Arya Sar. Ow, good lord! You need to calm the fuck down. Look at goddamn black tiger. Fuck, fight too much. Your ass the fucking acid round, sweetheart. Yeah, that's a hell of a fucking charge you got there. You goddamn rising tackle. Put us in bona fide fucking danger. Dead yet? Oh, the gun's empty. How embarrassing. It never happens at home. There we go. We blew his asshole out, literally. Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like the kind of thing I would realize when I was playing Arya with Sean. Were jaguars and were tigers. They're both pretty cool. You throw in were pumas and were leopards. You got yourself a fucking party. I cut the shit out of those webs. No, Jill doesn't have cool shotgun animations like Chris. He's more dainty. Is that a... Are you making a Carolina Panthers reference? What if Cam Newton is watching this, son? He'll be so... You'll hurt his feelings so bad. Luckily, this animation doesn't take nearly as long in this version, so we can sit here and watch it for a second, because it takes a month in the original game. That boulder came straight for us, son. He had enough for fucking nonsense. He weren't wasting a nary fucking second to come after us. Fat heels. Unspray, spray, spray. Those mortal wounds away. Son, you could share your sadness with my roommate, who's a giant Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And fan hasn't been enjoying this football season much either. We've come to the part of the Tenfey video where we talk about the NFL. Everybody's favorite segment. Where's the goddamn hex-shaped hole in the wall? Oh, it's all the way over here. Once again, we got to do this shit because you can't fucking pull anything in the Resident Evil world. Fun. You're just in time to watch me be properly bad at video games. We were just discussing the NFL, so now we get to talk about the NBA as well. Fun. If you've been a secret Tenfey sports fan this whole time, this is your favorite fucking thing I've ever done. Next, we'll talk about the XFL. Wes, you would probably talk about the XSL, because didn't Vince McMahon start it? Your hero, your personal hero and savior, Vince McMahon? Well, I'm sure you are because they're in the same, whatever that's called, a region. That's the thing I don't like. See, I don't really follow football other than my roommate being a huge Steelers fan. But I hate how they're divided up like that amongst the country. Like, I think just right from the start, all the different teams should be playing against each other. It'd be more interesting instead of it just being, oh, the Steelers are playing the Ravens. Oh, the Steelers are playing the Patriots. Oh, the Steelers are playing the... He's not your hero. Wes, I thought about you the other day. I listen to a podcast sometimes called 30, 20, 10, where they talk about things that happened this current week, 30, 20, and 10 years ago. And the last episode, apparently 20 years ago, was when, was it Bret Hart was leaving, like, WWF or WCW, and he wanted to go out on his own terms, and they, like, fucked him over, and it was, like, a huge controversy, and he, like, spit in Vince McMahon's face. I was like, Wes probably knows about that. He was like the hero of Canada and he got fucked over. We just been running around with this knife. Like we're gonna go fucking cut up a casserole. Okay. Get our inventory nice and pretty. I don't think we need this crank anymore. Nobody tell Jason Statham that. His feelings will be hurt so fucking bad. The Montreal screw job, that's what they called it. Alright. Who was the wrestler that sat down in the middle of the ring and like talked shit or like fucking went on a soliloquy that Endless Jest parodied in his fucking end of Pony series they did? I don't remember the combination on this thing off the top of my head, but luckily you can just look at the damn thing and solve it. If there's a problem, you'll solve it. Oh, we've almost rescued the princess. We had a discussion about Zelda waifus earlier. You missed out on. So it's 4, 2, 3, 1. Okay. I'm trying to get the boss key, Jesus. It's a hell of a way to have to restore power to a damn elevator. It should just be a button. Crowded Umbrella are fucking wasting so much money on this shit. Wonder if Barry's gonna join us on the elevator.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, Wes, you're so naive. As I discussed, if you'd have been here earlier, you could have already known the truth. That top tier, the top is the top tier Zelda waifus, will always be Imp form Midna.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person.
I guess George Trevor
Jill,
did. Spencer
check it out.
did specifically tell George Trevor to build all this crazy shit.
I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
And George Trevor was like, okay, what's my bonus or what's my payment? And he's like, I'm going to make your daughter an immortal monstrosity. George Trevor's like, it's not. You don't, did you think I would want you to do that? Spencer's like, you don't? Why, I'd give my left nut for my daughter to be an immortal monstrosity. Speaking of which, speak of the asshole and she shall appear. Okay. We need a broken flamethrower. Which I guess the flamethrower is in this box and it's not actually broken yet, but the only way to open the box is with a hydraulic press. Because damn if Jill Valentine's gonna get a crowbar out and use any elbow grease. Or pry that shit over. It's true. Spencer's like, George, you'll be entombed with me, like a living clay soldier. They need to make a Resident Evil where you play as George Trevor. And it's not like a survival horror game. It's like you're having to manage... It's like SimCity. You're having to manage building resources and make sure all your laborers are working correctly. And then at the very end, it becomes survival horror for the last 10 minutes while you run through the mansion like a crazy person and then get trapped in a tomb. All right. Let's head back and meet our good friend Barry, who's always there for us and won't ever let us down or run around or desert us. I realize this is intentionally designed to be confusing, like the book House of Leaves, but I still find that area aggravating.
Barry!
So this is this game's equivalent to the part in the first game where Barry drops the rope down the hole, and if you don't wait a couple of minutes for him, you get the bad ending. But in this one, he just gets in an elevator and deuces out. Maybe George Trevor was related to Trevor Belmont, and they shared a first name instead of a last name. I did read House of Leaves. I don't know if I could review it. I don't have the language skills to do a proper book review. I should just do a live reading of it. Except that wouldn't work because that book hinges on you actually reading it, like physically reading it. That's why the guy won't accept any offers to turn it into a movie, because it wouldn't really work as a movie. I guess you could kind of call this a review since I'm talking about the book and facets of it that I found interesting. If you haven't read it, it's worth reading. It's a very interesting book, and the way it's set up and laid out, like, you only get the true what the author intended if you actually are physically reading a physical copy of the book. Alright, we've got the briefest of moments to get down there with that flamethrower. I've just got to remember the path and also Spock so he can be resurrected. Go down here. We're getting there. Go over here. Over here. I love whoever the intern that was like in charge of the locks down here, and he was like, everything unlocks with flamethrowers. They're like, why does everything unlock with flamethrowers? And he's like, because they're fucking awesome, dude. Because they're tight as hell. Just realized I need to put one shell in my shotgun. I think I can run around this one. Lisa Trevor, where are you? Okay, you're not near me. It's just all I need to know at the moment. Yeah, I guess. Elon Musk made flamethrowers that people can buy, but I assume nobody wants them now, since everybody's mad at him. Even though he got super dank on the Joe Rogan podcast. He got super crunk. I like that the guy's canon name now is Francis. Probably hard to imitate the exact weight of a flamethrower. I guess if you had some sort of wood carved flamethrower that you whittled from a tree stump. And we're back to the fuck shack. Got so many blue herbs. In case I encounter any poison snakes. And Jim Farney's not here to save me. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to save here. And then sadly I have to end the stream now. But depending on how work goes tomorrow, and if I'm not fucking tormented, I will stream the rest of the game tomorrow evening. So y'all just keep an eye on Discord/Twitter, and I'll let you know. But I appreciate y'all coming here and shooting the shit with me for a while. So we shared some fun, had a few laughs. Blew up Forest, the good times. All right, and I'm going to upload this to YouTube for anyone that missed part of it. So there you go. Tip your waitress.